Finally! Hi. How's it going? That is a real tweet. That was just dropped. That's the weirdest fucking thing. Anyway. I'm opening it. I'm just gonna, like, you know, pop a nice smooth beverage of mayonnaise. I got the hot and spicy flavor. Anyway. It's freaking great. Anyway, let's get that out of here. That's the weirdest thing I read today. Just like, huh. And I didn't know that was an update that I needed today, but okay. Related, we're going to be playing Stardew Valley. So, yes. Let's go ahead and start up some stuff here. And also, we're going to jump into voice call stuff. Just so that the, you know, the abuse can commence. There we go. All right. There we go. Let me start up the actual program here. I think I have lined this up properly so that it will, you know, everything is all cropped properly. Since the last time that I played this. I adjusted it a little bit because I was playing things on, you know, totally legit Switch console. There we go. Open that up. Alright. It's a little bit loud. Maybe it'll be, like, less loud when we finally dive in. Here we go. Yeah, okay, that's good, I think. Okie dokie. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a very decent week. I have had a very interesting problem. Like, one, it's like the temperature has been dropping. And two, the wind has been incredibly... the game! I've lost! Thank you, Habby. Fairly certain that was Habby, if I remember correctly. Anyway. No, one, temperature is dropping. Two, the wind has actually been, like, really beaten down on the area, and I think, like, there's just a weird I think either high pressure or low pressure. I forget which one correlates with either hot or cold. But whatever it is, it's screwing with my vertigo, and it's screwing with my tinnitus something fierce. Frickin' stupid. Anyway, let me look at the fortune teller stuff. Okay, fortune teller says that I will be probably lucky. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've started to get, like, actual, yeah, the proper equipment for having, like, you know, real, legit, you know, automated farm stuff. Hallelujah. Aw, man, one of the lightning strikes hit the gosh darn it. Oh. That's a shame. Anyway. Let's water these guys again. So we're set there. It was snowing today in my area. God! Can we be done? I am sick and tired of cold. I'm sick and tired of snow. It was fine for a while, but now let's move on. I want spring. We were doing good. We were getting some pretty good, like 60 degree temperatures at one point, and it was nice and fresh, and it was like comfy. Can't have that? Not doing that? All right. Well, thanks for buying my stickers again, says Muffin. Oh yeah, Muffin's got new stickers out, and there's a limited edition hollow one. So, you know, if you want that, you should probably go and dive on that right now. Go grab the thing. No, seriously, I really badly need to go and, like, get a scrapbook or something to put all these stickers in. Bet I upgraded my tripping badge to be even more evil. Oh, really? Oh, man. I want it. What does it do now? Sounded like Pokemon cards. Well, It's a rare shiny. It's a shiny MAYO. Oh yeah, and all. Oh yeah, right. It's the St. Patty's Day. If you celebrate that, I kind of like loosely celebrate it, personally. Like I had a slightly sort of Irishy dinner, and that is about it. Like I had some like fried little like potato wedge things, and also like some summer sausage kind of stuff, which is kind of nice. Honestly, I completely forget about St. Patrick's Day like every single year, and I feel bad about that. I feel like I don't know. There's a part of me that feels like if somebody is Irish, they're probably looking at me going like, "Who cares? Whatever." It's not a big deal, or maybe they think it's a huge deal. I don't know. I shouldn't, speak for people. I wore green. That's about it. Yeah, that's about right. I'm not really wearing green much at all. In fact, I don't even think I own a whole lot of green stuff. I used to really like the color green, but like, I don't know, I got older and I just started not caring as much about the color green. Should I give up on my give up my computer because I tried to open Google Forms and that thing lagged out so badly it crashed? That's scary. I wouldn't say give up on the computer. Now, I don't know what type of computer it is, whether it's like, if it's like, a Google-based computer, or if it's a Windows-based computer. I should turn the model green. Hold on. I think I could possibly... Oh, hold on. All right, it's going to make the uniform look a little bit weird, but hold the phone. We can do this live. Where is my... Actually, hold on a second. I'm going to go into studio mode, just so I can do this on all scenes. Okay. Go over to the VTuber rig. Filters. Hey, hello, Yarny. How's it going? All right. Let's see. Where is that? Where is that setting? Chroma key, color correction. I mean, color correction would do it, but no. I'm trying to find, like, HDR settings, possibly. LUT. Chroma key. I mean, it could be in color correction. Let me see. Ah, hue shift. Found it. All right. Get ready for this to get weird. Oh. I'm like an alien. All right. What would be, like, an appropriate green for St. Patrick's Day? I guess that. I don't know. I'm a little bit more, like, lime green. I'm not necessarily, like, Hulk colors. What about, can I mess with, like, gamma or contrast and, like... Okay, no, that doesn't really do much of anything. Oh. Well, that's different. Mess with the saturation a little bit, maybe? Okay, let's mess with the hue shift again. Oh! Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah! Now I'm, like, super, like, neon green. God, it's ugly. I hate it. But hey. Oh, God, why is he changing colors? Happy St. Patty's Day! Mountain Dew bit. Oh, please no. Let me see. Should I? I don't know. I feel like the gamma shift might have been a bit much. Oh, okay. No, not really. Because it did help with correcting the color a little bit. Drop this. Let's drop the saturation so it's not like as I heard you. I have to go, says Nova. Oh, right in the middle of this one. All right. I think that's about as good as it's going to be. Tell me you have a bucket close by in case you have to vomit because you look very green. Not quite. Anyway. I think that will do it. Ruh-roh. All right, so now we're going to confuse everybody who comes in here just being like, why are you green? Happy St. Patty's Day! Sorry, is that offensive? It is probably incredibly offensive. If I utter the words Lucky Charms, I am going to be assassinated. Radiated bit. Ooh. It is nobody's birthday, but apparently there is some sort of a holiday happening. Oh, yeah, Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. Oh, God. Everything's offensive nowadays. That's true. And for some people, they don't care. They're just like, oh, it's offensive? Ah, whatever. Let's see. Hey, Willie, how you doing? I'm offended you're not offended. Right? Hey, Pink, how's it going? Happy St. Patty's Day to you. St. Patrick's Day is such an interesting holiday because, like, I mean, I want to celebrate it, but, like, aside from wearing green and not being too offensive to the Irish, like, there's not too much that you can actively do. So, I don't know. I'm so offended. I go to bed now because I only wanted to chime in. All right, hey, thanks for coming in, Havoc. What's the holiday about? You know what? Good freaking question. Let me look up St. Patrick's Day history, and then we will figure that out. Oops, typed it in wrong. Okay, well, there's a Time Magazine article about it. Let me see. 10 surprising facts about St. Patrick's Day. My tongue is purple. What the frick? All right. People often... Okay, so here's all of the... St. Patrick's Day's namesake was not born Irish. Okay, interesting. St. Patrick's is thought to have been a Romanian citizen in Britain who was enslaved and taken to Ireland, either escaped or was released. Right? It's about, like, you know, St. Patrick. You know, St. Patrick and all that jazz. So, St. Patrick's Day began as a Catholic feast day. Okay. The holiday, imported to the U.S. by Irish immigrants, morphed into a show of Irish-American pride and worldwide celebration of Irish culture. Legends say St. Patrick used the shamrock to teach Christianity, apparently. Well, okay, that's just a legend, though. That's not, like, you know, 100%. Went to Ireland once, not the best. It's probably better than here. Probably better than the United States. Oh, Shamrock Shakes. That's the that's the clear winner of St. Patrick's Day. Although that means you do have to hand your money over to McDonald's, and I'm not a cool fan of that. Gotta go. Thanks for coming in, Yarny. Green became connected to St. Patrick's Day after Irish rebellions. Green as an Irish color has political origins. Timothy McMahon, vice president of the American Conference for Irish Studies, previously told Time the color dates back to the Great Irish Rebellion of 1641, where Catholic local leaders revolted against the English crown using a green flag with a harp as an emblem. Very interesting. Okay. And green was also worn during the Irish Rebellion of 1798. Okay. First St. Patrick's Day parade was held in the U.S. because, you know, frickin' U.S. St. Patrick's Day was promoted by the Irish government. Inspired by Irish Americans, Ireland's National Agriculture and Industrial Association organized a parade in Dublin in the early 1950s to showcase Irish industry, according to the National Museum of Ireland. Dublin tourism took over the parade from 1970 until a St. Patrick's Day committee was established in 1995. Okay, so, yeah, so the government of the Irish was just like, yeah, let's jump on board this. Leprechauns originated in Irish folklore. I mean, God, I hope so. Lucky four-leaf clovers are real, but rare. Right. Usually they're 3-leaf, and if you find 4-leaf, it's a weird genetic, a weird genetic, not modification, genetic like, frig, mutation. That's it. It takes a recessive trait to develop a 4th leaf, so although the plants are rare, they are real, rather. All right. An American union started dyeing the Chicago River green decades ago. Man, I don't know what the dye is in the Chicago River, but good God. Is that okay? I don't know. I'm not sure. I found many 4-leaf clovers in the public greenhouse garden, says Muffin. Nice. If you pull a leaf off of a 4-leaf clover, you can make a wish. Yeah, but like... You're just harming a 4-leaf clover. Such a rare thing. Such a rare thing to find. And you're just like, haboof, kill, make you less, like, unique. I don't know. Okie dokie. Well, we've learned some interesting stuff about St. Patrick's Day. Well, all right. We learned facts about St. Patrick's Day. Let me look at maybe like the history of when it it's about celebrating like St. Patrick and also about things related to like, Irish independence or like basically like Irish rebellion. So. It seems like the main thing about it is just, Irish pride. And hey, I'm cool with this. I think I used to have a keychain with a 4-leaf clover on it. Neat. I don't think I have ever personally found a 4-leaf clover. And I don't really know anybody that has. What do we got out here? Ain't it a Friday? Wait, what day is it on Stardew? Saturday? I think that means that, yeah, there's really nothing going on out here. My luck is neutral. It is 12 o'clock at the moment. What could I do at this moment in time? Ooh, look at me, tabbing through my inventory. I'm thinking, like... Oh, dear God. I walk in. This side of my... this side of the area is just, like, absolutely caked. I actually still have one laminated. It's all dried up right now, though. Oh, man. Actually, speaking of which, I really want to try and get my hands on a, how long do the melons last out here, by the way? I think it literally has 1 day left to become, like, the big melon. And then after that, I'm pretty sure that, like, I end up losing the opportunity to have big melon. I'm waiting patiently. I love melon. Melon is nice. Now, related to one sticker thing that we were talking about, and also, keeping scrapbook stuff. I really badly need to go and pick myself up like a scrapbook, like, and keep stuff in it, because I have got so much memorabilia from so many conventions that I've gone to, like so many stickers, so many like crazy things, and I really should like get my hands on some, like a book, just so that I can keep the stickers in there. I'm one of those people that, like, I have a lot of sentimental value when it comes to picking stuff up like that. And I know the entire point of buying stickers is, woo, you fun, you take the sticker, you put it on objects, and yay, you get to look at it. But, like, I don't know. Like, I really badly want to be able to keep the stickers, Same here, says Muffin. I want to, like, I want to be able to, like, look through a book and, owie. And see them, So for me, I think I would like to, I think I'd like to get, like, a new, I've got enough stickers at this point. I think it would be worth it to get a scrapbook. Just so that I have a nice place to put them all. How do you have YouTube chat on here? Carefully. I just realized, that isn't against Twitch thingy or whatever. It's not against Twitch thingy. I mean, the main thing is, like, you're not supposed to advertise that you have, like, you're not supposed to, like, use Twitch as a way to advertise, like, hey, go on over to the YouTube or whatever. You know, you can't, like, use Twitch as a surrogate. However, I would like to still have the chat up. And, like, plenty of streamers do it, including, like, Twitch partners that I've seen that do the exact same thing. Like, if I'm going to be streaming to multiple platforms, I definitely want to make sure that, like, those platforms know for a fact that their messages are getting to me. And also, like, I don't want you guys to just be like, why is this guy talking to nobody? While I'm like, you know, it's like, I'm speaking to people in my head. No, 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 it's people over on the YouTube. Don't worry about it. Hello. Hello. Ah, Pink has sent me a Michaels thing. 80-page hardcover craft scrapbook album. Interesting. I wonder, does it allow me to, like... See, I would like to find a scrapbook that allows me to, like, put stickers in it without having to, like, take the sticky stuff, like, off. Or, you know, having to, like, peel them back and, like, stick them in there that way. But that's a little bit specific. I'm gonna have to find, like... I don't know if, like, maybe I can get some, like, hard tack or whatever the heck, and just use that to stick them in there. Or some double-sided tape. Huh. I could do that. And I could do that with the scrapbook. I think, like, I kind of want to look for a scrapbook that has, like, you know, plastic pages or something. Michael's is the bomb. I've been to Michael's a couple of times. I don't usually go, like, scrapbooking or, you know, like, hobbyist stuff often. But I've been to Michael's a couple times. But thank you very much for the helping. What in the world? Yep, we got the randos coming. We got, like, random people coming in being like, why are you green? First of all, Hulk smash! Second off, happy St. Patty's! Here. Oh, 8! I mean, right. Spelling sucks. Spelling is a pain. Bit smash! What color is the Hulk's eyes, actually, now that I think about it? I don't think they're this color. I think it would have to be, like... Is his eyes, like... They're green, right? He's green all over. If I remember right. I have an obsession with going to art stores. Very collective with art-related things. Nice. I will say, there is some really cool stuff, like, that you can get at art stores. It's just interesting to find, like, you know, in the event you need... Nobody often needs to have, like, you know, a bunch of, like, stretchy, rubbery wire that is usually used for the sake of making, like, you know, beaded bracelets or anything. But if you ever wanted to have a surplus of it, oh my god, you go to a craft store and you find a crap ton. And it's just weird that you can go to a place like that and, like, there it is, all on the shelf. Holy crap. Karen has posted some colors in the chat. Oh, speaking of craft-related things. Now, I talked about this a little bit in the previous stream, but I am absolutely, completely serious about the idea of me getting a 3D printer. Seriously. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, I've been really thinking about it, and I have also gone and done a little bit of extra research, a little bit last night and also today. Access denied. Did they... Wait, does Michaels block you over in Germany? What the heck? Made a bunch of paper claws for fun a few months ago. Oh, neat. I really want a 3D printer, too. Well, I went and I looked into the logistics of them. So back a while ago, I did some research on 3D printers because me and my buddies have actually been on the ground floor of the discussion of owning 3D printers. Specifically, I talked about this the other stream. I got a buddy who actually works with 3D printers for a living, or at least that's one of his major jobs. And one of the things that he does is like, he has actively built his own 3D printers and worked with people to make 3D printers for like their company. And he's pretty knowledgeable about that stuff. And I remember really early on, way back in the early days of like 3D printing, when the hobby was starting to become like big, when it was starting to slowly no longer be a hobby, the meta was you could actually make your own 3D printer. Like, that was completely and totally possible. Like, you could buy all of the motors necessary. You could buy all of the, you know, all of the guides necessary to link them together. You can synchronize them. You can make the printer bed as big or as small as you want. Like, it's crazy stuff. But then I looked a little bit further into it. Hold on. Oh, we got some messages. Hold on. A school near me actually has a 3D printer. Good stuff. Do they want their private data? Maybe they don't like European data laws. You know, possibly. Either that, or maybe like they just don't operate in Germany, and they're just like, you know what? We're gonna save us a heck of a lot of time. Like, we don't ship out there, so please don't visit our site. I don't know, maybe. Hello, Pastor Ernst. Hey, I found a ladder. There we go. So anyway, no, from the research that I did last night, I have found out that 3D printing has actually gotten pretty far. Not technology-wise, but like in consumer-wise. And the nice thing about something becoming really popular is that suddenly big companies start to build these kind of machines in bulk. Yeah, like in bulk with like, they managed to figure out a way to like cheapen the starting price so that it's a lot easier for people to be able to, you know, start up on the hobby. And we are very much at that point in 3D printing technology where it's become very consumer friendly, and it's a lot easier to just go out and buy a full model outright that has been built by a company. And the benefit to that is that it allows you to have a warranty on products. And so if there's any sort of a problem with the device, you can call them up and ask them to replace parts. And honestly, I am a tinkerer by trade, and I am somebody that really likes to mess around with my electronics. However, the idea of being able to just buy a 3D printer and use a 3D printer and not have to worry about it makes me happy. So, ultimately, also, I got a diamond at some point. What the heck? I was not paying attention. Yeah, ultimately, I am probably going to just end up going for, you know, like a pre-built 3D printer. And I've already got one on the radar for like a possible option. This thing dropped a sword. What is this? 712 damage. 8 to 18. You can stay down here. Green bit isn't real. He cannot hurt you. New BBU cutscene coming out tonight. Ooh, that's crazy. Maybe they're doing that to like sweeten the pot and just to like tell everybody, hey, you want this to be orchestrated, right? You want full orchestra? Well, give us your money. Also, I'm running out of time, so... Okay. Well, oh, the area is infested? Well, looks like it's time to leave. I wish they wouldn't show so much stuff and spoiler these parts. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. Like, for me, I'm good, like, whenever I... See, here's the thing. I actually really like whenever I see those posts showing up, because not only does it show, like, a little bit of progress, I don't have to, like, actively watch any of the videos they post. I tend to just... I see that they post things, and I go, ooh, okay, turning a blind eye now. You know, just being like, oh, okay, all right, you guys are still hard at work on the game. Awesome, moving on. I did the exact same thing for Hat in Time back in the day. You know, I did the whole, like... Here, let's add to existing stacks. And, oh, all right, let's put that there. that there. And I guess I'll put you guys over there. And now I go pass out. Oh, hello. Level 5 mining. Nice. Chance for gems to appear. You know what? I'd like more ore. Hello, we have somebody in here.
Jump scare. Hello, what's up?
Hello, it's jump. How's it going, Sim?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. You doing good?
What?
Are you streaming?
Oh, I am streaming. Hi, how's it going?
Ah, it's going good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, sound muffly, so I'm going to make the assumption you're off at, like, work or not, like, at disc.
Hey, was it better?
Still kind of sound like you're in a tin can.
Awesome. Fucking cool.
I think it's probably just the device.
What game you playing?
Right now I'm playing Stardew Valley. Although everybody on my everybody on my friends list is currently playing Helldivers.
Hello, Mapley.
The Mapley's here.
Yes. I'm so glad Show was just like, here, you play toys with us. Here, bugs with us.
Yeah, Show actually gifted me a copy of Helldivers 2, which I wanted to play, and so there was like, hey, here you go. Here, come play funny doll, adult doll toys with us.
Show's feeling happy probably with their paycheck from working home.
Thank you, Maple.
Oh, that's crazy. Thanks, Maple.
Dang. All right.
Super
well,
cool.
I tried desperately to get like Big Melon to happen, and unfortunately, it did not happen. So, oh well.
Smooth.
So, I'm really happy that you guys are, getting some success with Welcome Home.
Yeah, honestly, it's been really wonderful. Kind of life changing, actually.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, I don't have a whole lot of opportunities to have any of the characters that I voice become plushes.
I'm so happy about it. He's so big and jumbo with it.
He's so gigantic. Oh, that's a good question. Have you gotten any of the like pre-release copies of the plush then?
Clown did. I do not. No.
You need one.
What?
The voice actor.
Well, I'm gonna get a free one from him.
Fair. Okay.
Which is gonna be the same time as everybody else.
Yep, I guess so.
Or probably a little later,
say,
but like, yeah,
let's do it. The surprise was kind of blown out the moment that people found out that there was a makeshift, listing for the plush. But I did not expect.
Yes, it happened with Wally.
Well, I did not expect that you guys were going to have pins as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh god, there goes another $20.
It'll go along with my Kirby.
Kirby
yeah. Pin I have.
Apparently, and I've been informed that there's a new Billy Bust Up cutscene happening tomorrow, apparently.
Hyped.
Mm-hmm. I have been kind of not watching those just so that I can be a little bit fresh when I finally play it when it comes out. So.
Apparently, my friend Sam Schoen got a role on Billy Bust Up as like one of the cats, I think, which is fucking cool. So,
yeah, man. Oh, living the dream! I'd love to be one of the cats.
Yeah, Sam Schoen is fucking cool. You know what's funny? It's the funniest fucking thing. Like way back in the day, I was brought in on like a fan thing for with Vizzy Pop back when they were just making their comic. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I was just dragged in on it because I knew how to sing old timey songs. And they're like, "Hey, how'd you like to play like voice in this like fans sing songy thing where we play these characters?" Like, okay, hey, you play the funny demon man. I'm like, oh, okay.
I think you can pull it off.
No. I did. But like, this is like way back when like they didn't have like official cast members or anything, and it was not going to be its own thing. It was going to be part of their comic or something. But
Was it like the zoo? Like sort of the Z, right? I thought the zoo.
Zoophobia, yeah.
Zoophobia, yeah.
Zoophobia.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking
So we were doing that. We were like this thing that was like Broadway Zoophobia back when like every fandom had like Broadway, whatever. And Niffian is what they went by then. Sam Schoen. He was part of that like little group of fans and whatnot, and we did some covers and stuff. It was fun, and then like a couple years later, lo and fucking behold, like the Has Been Hotel pilot comes out. It's cool. It's whatever. And then they did a short for Zoophobia, and fucking dude got casted as like if I remember correctly, the character they sang as, which is
awesome.
fucking fun. It's fun. I'm proud of him, honestly.
That's rad. Also,
Mhm.
Pink earlier in the chat said, "Wait, you voiced Barnaby?" Surprise!
Oh yeah, I'm the voice of Barnaby Beagle, and howdy to her.
Yeah. Howdy do, fellas.
Oh, howdy do, fellas. Yes.
It's freaking hilarious, like, you know, watching that trailer and just being like, you are talking back and forth with yourself.
and it's funnier because I really was. I didn't like stop in between. I just switched my voice in real time.
Oh, did you? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I mean. I guess, like, you know, for consistency for the
Hey,
sound
how
of
do
the
you do?
conversation.
Not much howdy.
God, voice acting is
I can
like
hold a whole
magical,
conversation by
mystical thing.
myself. It's fun.
Indeedy.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
I
I really
do-
You know what's
badly
funny? You know what's funny? I have my fucking. Hang on, let me. Friggin' I have my little Wally plush. I take it to work.
Aw,
I have them in my lap right now.
adorable.
10 out of 10.
I currently have my Wally plush like sitting on a desk. By the way,
Ominously looking.
once that Barnaby plush gets here, I'm gonna have to find a new place to put my plushes because I'm running out of room.
Also, since when I first got my Wally plush, I don't think my dog Miley liked him very much. She just like
Oh
kept
no.
barking at him.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, she's also a beagle, part beagle.
Oh, irony.
Perfect.
I was just gonna
Barnaby,
say,
I'm sorry,
oh,
your cousin,
he
like first
smells-
removed, doesn't like your friend. I'm sorry.
Right. I don't trust him.
Okay, we're
I don't
gonna
trust-
have
he
words.
smells like evil.
It's okay. His back's worse than his bite.
Fucking Christ. You keep going with those puns, man. Those are the money makers right there. Let's see.
I do have a thing I'm working on, and it's almost finished, and I can't wait.
Oh, yeah?
until-
Yeah,
yeah.
I have already seen it, and it's going to be freaking cool.
Oh shit! What is it? Spoil me.
Well, maybe
You have to see.
maybe you can send like a preview image over to Sam.
You know what? I'll do
Send
it.
it
I'll
in.
do it in a little. I'll do it in the little weedy wobble. Hold on.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Not the
dude,
Weeby Wobble.
the Weeble Wobble. That's a good chat.
Weedy wobble.
The Weeble Wobble. That's a private Discord. Oh, a
Don't
friend
worry
says
about it.
Billy Bust Up has given me so much happiness since I found out about it in August. Oh man,
Hell yeah.
It's
This
crazy to
was
see the,
awesome. Ash
crazy
and
to see the
Katie.
progress.
Dude, Ash and Katie are badasses. They're working their asses off right now to make sure that fucking game is the best experience they can make it. That goes for their entire team, it seems like.
I've seen nothing but positivity.
Oh.
Here you go.
Wait. Is
Yeah.
that for the funny haha game that I think it is?
Yes.
Yeah. And it should be fun.
Confirmed. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm being very vague. Let's go.
Oh, good. I mean, I would expect nothing else. I don't want to see anything specific, but
what about
nope, that
what
fits.
what about the signature weapon from last appearance?
Actually, that's a good question. Yeah, the other one. I suppose we have to. He lost it, which is why he has a gun.
To get it back.
Right. Just like, but between the first appearance and now this appearance, now that like it's just like, nope, no, I'm hardcore now. I'm hardcore. I found out about Billy Bust Up because of the of Snatcher for a very silly reason. Well, I remember I posted that one, like, you know, the cover of I've Had Enough of You, which, like, I'm okay with, but if I had more time, I would have put a lot more effort into, like, the work on that cover, and I especially would have wanted to make sure that, like, the backing track would have worked properly. But, like, I only had a period. I literally whipped that together in the span of, like, 2 days.
Bippy. I'm just going to be honest here. The fact that, to my knowledge, you have not made a Million Gruesome Ways to Die cover as Snatcher is a crime, a travesty.
Well, why do you think I'm waiting?
You're waiting?
Yeah, why do you think I'm holding off?
I don't know, man.
Oh, it's going to happen. Don't you worry about it. But it will happen when the time is right.
Now, when's the time right? Oh, actually, I got to mute.
Ding dong. Go assist. There's technically no real timer, but I am personally like holding off on doing that until the right time, personally, for me.
I just finished a whole bowl of whipped cream because we don't have ice cream.
Jesus. You have like the diabetes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And? Let's see. What have I recently had that's like been a snacky related thing? I haven't really had much, like, I mean, right now, the snackiest thing I got is the soda sitting next to me. Whipped cream. I'll say, on top of, like, you know, I don't want to make stupid excuses for myself or anything, but I'm like, one of the other things that's keeping me from doing A Million Gruesome Ways to Die is mainly because I've already got a lot of other projects currently lined up. Like, I've got at least a 4-project backup at the moment, and I kind of need to make sure that I focus on those first and foremost. Especially since I'm actually making some, like, major progress in a handful of them, including the Brian video, TTS Brian. Like, I've actually basically got the skeleton, the skeletal version of that video pretty much done. It's just a matter of me properly laying together the effects and things. Okay, well, actually, it's a little bit more than that. Like, more... So, there are some, like, visual graphics that I do need to make, like, you know... Well, how would you call that? I don't know. Infographics, something other like that. I don't know. I've got, like, major line recordings done. I've got major visuals taken care of. I've got screenshots taken care of. It's kind of just a matter of, like, me making the proper compositions on everything. Let me in! Alright. Me from the last stream, says Connor. Hello! What you doing? I'm currently playing Stardew, and,
they're just tired of your butt snorkeling.
Jesus, Mapley. Butt snorkeling! I'm currently doing Stardew Valley, and also happy happy Irish St. Paddy's Day. God, brain hurt.
Ah, the French champagne.
Love French. Oh yeah, I'm assuming you probably see me on the stream, Mapley.
Yes, you're green.
Green man.
How much Mountain Dew did you drink?
Yeah, we made that joke. Too much dew. No, I actually snorted an entire highlighter. Also, my tongue is blue. Ah. It's weird.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Wild.
And happy St. Patty's Day to you, Finn.
St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
I'm curious, is there anything special that you've got lined up for St. Patty's Day, or that you've, like, run into?
No.
No?
No. No.
Fair enough. Here, I don't really want to do much with the St. Here, the Midnight Jellies thing. I don't think you can buy anything during this holiday. Oh, wait, no, I can. Sea foam pudding.
Yes, Rodney, I shot you, and I said,
Dear frickin' God. Anyway. Alright, let's start the cutscene. Watch that go on. Can you skip the cutscene? No.
Damn it, Maple Leaf.
Frickin' Christ. It's like, what is it? Oh. Holy shit. Going to stretch. I was talking about before, but my head has been absolutely beaten down by these weather changes. Good God.
I'm just gonna post something stupid and weeby wobble.
Oh, I saw that before. They don't know I'm just beyond my imagination. I love the single pea on a plate. That is the best.
That's my favorite. Oh yeah. I wish I could tell you all about the thought process behind single pea on a plate.
I'm sure there's like a deep
I
entrenched
cannot.
conversation or like a deep entrenched in joke when it comes to the pea on the plate. Deep traumatized. It's great. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna go over to my friends list. Oh, where's my friends list at? Over here. I just want to see how many people are currently playing Helldivers 2. That's a ton.
Quite the phenomenon.
Let's see. 3 of my friends are currently playing Helldivers 2 with at least, like, they've got parties of 3, 3, and 1. Can you guess who the 1 is?
Wow. Damn. Oh, of course. Wait, he's playing right now? Oh, the fucker.
Terminate. Yes.
Ah, that bastard. I can't fight with him.
Dagnabbit.
Wait, what did you just... Maple Leaf, what the fuck did you just play?
Play it again. Do it. Play it again.
God damn it.
Open your...
I feel bad for James. He was a fan who did like the Wally voices, and he did that, and then people just kept fucking like spamming him and being fucking weird. God damn it, internet, cool your shit.
The internet is it's a good slash.
And then he was basically like, you see all these videos I made as Wally? They're all gone now because I don't want to be known as just the Wally impression guy. And you know what? I respect that.
Yeah, that is fair. Tragic, but fair. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand, like, you know, being typecast and feeling like, nobody cares about anything I do except this thing. Like, I absolutely.
Well, the honest thing is, the honest thing is just like, it really was the only thing that was getting him traction was the Wally videos at the start. So he's like, "Fuck this shit. I don't want it to just be that."
And that's totally fair. You know, like live your best life.
Indeed, 100%.
Did they make any of the recipes IRL? I'm pretty sure they made all of the recipes IRL because they needed all the pictures.
Almost all of them. Yeah, all the stuff that's real pictures. Yes, we made those.
Okay, I'm trying to
The
remember which ones
illustrations
are
we did
real
not.
pictures. Back.
Oh, you know what? There was one that didn't make the cut, I think, and I think I'm the one who made it. It was a bread wreath.
A what?
A bread wreath.
A bread wreath?
Yeah.
So, like, are we talking like, you know, just taking sliced bread
wreath.
and then like nailing it to like a nailing it? To,
Oh
like,
no,
a
I
wreath?
baked it.
Oh.
No, I baked it.
Oh. God, that must have been cursed.
Yeah.
Please make one.
I'll send you a picture of me wearing it as a hat.
Did it taste lovely?
No.
That's the point.
No, I wasn't
Just a
gonna. I wasn't
casual
gonna eat it. No. No, it wasn't. It was made for looks, not for food.
Yeah. But it's just a shame to leave a bread, you know, a wreath of bread just sitting there.
It was not good bread.
Valid. Hello, Shoop. How's it going?
Oh dear God, you've gone radioactive.
Mm-hmm. Radioactive. Radioactive.
Or you had it where you overdosed on shamrock shakes.
So, thankfully, I've been avoiding shamrock shakes, so.
Also, there you go.
I mean, I'd eat it. I'd try it. Oh, and there.
Also, this the gingerbread sandwich.
What the hell? Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know about that.
I ate it.
I don't know about
I
that
ate
one.
it.
I
I ate it.
Ah!
Just, do I want to know what you're talking about?
We're talking about the first food that Synth and the gang made for the Welcome Home update that just recently dropped. And, oh boy, it's cursed.
It is cursed. It's cursed. Cursed crafts.
Basically, a large portion of it was just a lot of hot dogs.
Oh yeah, it's the holly jolly hot dog a day.
The hot dog a day. That's horrifying.
Also, yeah, no, it was supposed to be an advent calendar.
Mm-hmm. What was that one? Like, I think there was one that was just like complete mess.
If you think about it,
Like, the
which
second to
if you
last
think
one was
about
just
it,
complete chaos.
wait. If you think about it, it being a advent calendar is even worse because it was supposed to just be in like a box.
Oh, well, you know what? A recipe advent calendar does make a little bit of sense, kind of, but like, it is a
If
little.
it was just sitting there in a box.
Yeah, if the hot dog's just sitting there and just like fermenting inside of the box.
Oh, I'll just turn it into a bratwurst then.
Oh, also, here, have some cleansing with some good food that I had in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. Palate cleanser.
It loads.
How many resources do I have to make more sprinklers? Do I have any? Let me see. I did collect a bunch of gold. I think I should probably fire some of this up. Yeah! Oh, yes. Oh, God. I still have a bunch
Speaking
of the...
of San Francisco, Bitby.
That,
Yeah. Is that just going to be in the Bitby vault, or are you going to finish that?
I need to finish it so bad. Oh, my God. I mean, I got through day one, and then like a bunch of other projects landed in my lap, and also IRL decided to, like, you know, boot me in the crotch. So Trust me when I say, I definitely want to get that done. It's frustrating that, like, it's been 2 years. Like, I should probably go on a new vacation. Meep.
What's a vacation?
It has legitimately been 2 years.
Yep. But you know what? I'm really glad that I took that vacation, though, because, like, the second that I took the vacation was the moment that the economy just decided to tank itself. So, like, you know,
Yeah.
kind of good that we took care of that now as opposed to...
Yeah. All right, hang on. Hey, Mapley, I can give you the information on where that place is.
Oh,
If you ever decide to go...
Yeah, here, let me take some pictures. Yeah, let me take some pictures. It's got a very cute, card.
funny thing is, I do plan on going to Mega Mart sometime in the
Yeah.
future.
Oh, that's Nevada.
I know. It's in
Not quite San
Area
Francisco.
51.
The glorious Alienland.
I'm just saying I'm traveling in the future. From now.
Yeah, but like your plans are that you're not going to be going there for a while, though.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly. Okay, I believe... Let's plant a bunch of, like, recurring plants. Okay, that's one of them. I think the eggplant is also recurring. Let's do that.
There you go, Mapley.
Oh, very nice. Latin Caribbean kitchen, eh? Sounds tasty.
It's really good. The food there was amazing.
I mean, it looks amazing. Good God. Although,
Was very good.
I forget if I ever mentioned this, either on call or otherwise, but yeah, I must have mentioned this at one point. It occurred to me, like, much later after I went to San Francisco that I'm pretty sure a large portion of the meals that we got when we were at the Airbnb were ghost kitchens.
Ghost kitchens?
Yeah, you know ghost kitchens, right?
Yeah. How do you think so?
I think that because a lot of the food that we got from, like, had very similar packaging to what you would see at a ghost kitchen, in that, like, you know, came in kind of a standard bag, and then on the inside you got, like, plain brown packaging and things like that. And, like, I've seen some videos of people that cover ghost kitchens, and it was almost like one-to-one the exact same kind of packaging we were working with. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I do wonder, like, we didn't really stop to vet and think about whether or not, like, the food that we were getting was coming from, like, real restaurants in the area.
I mean, to be fair, like, one of the...
I'm not saying all of them.
I mean, they had a little literal, like, place with a parking lot. I highly doubt, man. I highly doubt. But like, didn't like most of what we get was just like, we had like 3 meals in the Airbnb, and I'm pretty sure 2 of them were fucking just a like a Jewish deli.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the Jewish deli thing. That was nice.
Yeah, that was really good. The bagels there were fucking phenomenal. Oh, the one with the salmon.
I want
Dude, it was a really good bagel with like salmon on it and everything. Oh,
waffle. I'm gonna be right back.
I think I remember I got like a nice breakfast sandwich. My memory serves me.
Yeah.
I just ate some whipped cream because we don't have ice cream. I'm looking at waffle now.
Just like we don't have any ice cream. Let's just eat whipped cream directly out of the tin.
Hey, go a little bit fancier. Have like a little thing of fruit to go along with it. So you're going like, hey, I'm going fancy instead of just whipped
It's like, hey,
cream.
look how healthy I am.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, by the way, fucking my favorite fucking fact about Welcome Home's update is Ravenous Santa.
I don't know if I ran into that one. What?
Wait, it was in the video, the big video. They did like a commercial for the cookbook, right? And then Santa was like, "Oh, it's not a snack for me. Oh, don't mind if I do." And then just like a solid minute of like the most horrifying eating noises you have ever heard in your life. Just absolutely disgusting. And that was done by Holly Hollowtown.
Oh, refresh my memory.
Dr. Coomer in Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware.
Oh God!
And the Snap You, Shadow, the Hedgehog fan dub, and all around talented fucking badass.
Yeah, I know him now. Jesus. Took me a minute. Yeah, I remember they've worked on a couple of other things.
Holly is like scary talented.
Mm-hmm.
They also did the narration for the read-along records.
Yep. They do good stuff. Good talent.
Oh yeah.
Oh right. I think Rare Seed. Right. Well, sadly, I cannot put down every single sprinkler that I want to. But oh well. There we go. I'm trying to think if there's anything like interesting, like video game news related that I've heard. Not really. It's been kind of quiet on that front.
So far, I've really enjoyed the community of Helldivers nonsense. What I think I love a lot is like there's genuinely between the devs and the community, there's a lot of really good feedback. And the devs have been just immensely honest with people. And that feels really good. My favorite thing is when people found out that literally there is a game master of sorts. And his name is Joel.
You're talking about the traitor Joel.
The traitor Joel.
I have not heard about this Joel.
So Joel is part of the dev team, and they are the game master. Effectively, they can fuck around with your stuff and are in control of like the turning of tides.
Oh, okay.
They do story events and stuff. They can control a lot of things, and if you're like streaming, there's a possibility he can fuck with you directly.
Oh, yeah. God, I love when devs do that.
like I think someone literally. This I don't know what someone did, but they had like 20 Bile Titans. Like,
if you don't know what a Bile Titan is, they're the biggest, scariest thing I've yet to
biggest encounter. Tons of bitches and bugs.
Hell yeah. I love the mentality of it's like, hey, look at this guy. Let's go bully.
They're like 20 to 30 feet tall.
Hey, look, he's actually holding out pretty well. Let's see how strong he stands with democracy.
Right. Let's show him what liberty's all about.
By liberally using this button here.
Okay, I need to put out scarecrows so that these crops are safe.
I got a waffle.
Got a waffle?
Alright. I gotta get, guys. It was fun poking in. Have a good stream, Bippy.
Thanks for poking in. And have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, we'll do. Goodbye.
Alright. Okay, am I forgetting anything?
I would have no clue on what you're forgetting, because I haven't actually gone this far and started.
Oh, you haven't?
How
how far have you gotten?
Well, I got it on the Switch, and originally was going to try to play it with the wife, but uh, there was other stuff we wound up doing.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I've been there. Where you're just like, I got other stuff I want to play. And then you just move on.
Yeah, this is a game where I'd much rather actually be playing with people.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, like, I'm of two minds when it comes to that. Like, I really genuinely do love playing this game with people, but there's also something to be said about just chilling out and playing it by yourself and being able to, like, make the decisions on your own, and, you know, doing stuff like that.
There's that. And it's like I get people who actually want to do that. Make your own land, do the entire landscape, your own unique style. But to me, I just get more of a feel of, I'd get more satisfaction playing with people.
Yeah. How many spaces is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I could space this out a little bit farther, probably. Let's figure that out. So that's 1. Okay, so that's 10. I don't know whether or not, like, I'm keeping my farm open to attack, because I might be leaving, like, some spaces where scarecrows don't, like, you know, have active reach, but I think this is plenty. Those away. How much time do I got? Enough that I can make a few more. Okie dokie. What is happening in the world today? Hold on a second. Can I click out of the window and have it still keep going? I wonder. Ah! Well, the effects are still going, but the timer doesn't seem to be moving. Here, let me see.
I do believe I might hop off as well.
I am.
I'm still gonna try and continue working on the thing, and if it's still giving me issues, I'll just say screw it.
Ah.
But it's just a small glitch. I think it's just the one thing being a stinky.
It really, it's screwing with me because I don't know what the problem could be. Like, I've already
I
thrown
don't
my 2
either.
cents
That's
in.
the thing.
Like Blender and Unity, there are so many different things that could potentially go wrong with it, and you just have to sort of guess. And it could be the simplest thing, like, oh, you accidentally forgot to, like, you know, put an eye in the right spot in this one location while you were working on stuff. And then suddenly all hell breaks loose. And then you have to try out at least like 20 different things in order to figure it out. So I feel you.
Pretty much. Again, I'll keep working on it, and if nothing, I'll just do it the other way.
Yeah. We'll see. I wish you the best of luck with working on it.
Thank you, thank you. I'll show it off when it's done.
Yeah, do so. I can't wait to say it finished.
Y'all just have to see.
You'll have to wait.
Yes, I'm gonna go now.
Okie dokie. Well, have a very good night.
Thank
Good
you,
house.
thank you. I'm gonna...
Freaking great. Swipe this stuff out. Here we go. Oh yeah, so random update on that whole interesting Yuzu thing that happened not too long ago. Now again, like Nintendo went and did a funny little lawsuit and told Yuzu off and said like, hey, your stuff like, you know, opens up the realm of piracy and all that jazz, and it also, oh hey, the extra board. Okay, there we go. Anyway, right. Okay. So the thing, yeah,
Yuzu thing.
right, the Yuzu thing. Again, there was a funny lawsuit that basically said that Yuzu can't do the whole Nintendo. Well, you know, they can't use any Nintendo property and things, and they can't make money off of their Patreon, like that kind of stuff. And you know, they settled and they have to pay like $2 million, somewhere around there. And also, they have to like basically shut down all operations, which that's a damn shame. And it also sets this precedent that somehow like, oh, you know, code in and of itself, whether created by Nintendo or not, if it happens to use, like, if it uses Nintendo's, like, if it tries to emulate what Nintendo does, they look at that as being just as bad as piracy, which, like, it's kind of like calling a hammer a murder weapon, in my opinion. You know, it's just like, okay, yeah, you could probably use a hammer as a murder weapon, but that's not its primary goal or function. Like, and that's, you know, that's kind of a scary precedent to set. But anyways, there's an update involved with that, and that is pretty much exactly what I thought was going to happen. A new group has literally picked up from where they left off, and they are running with it. Because, you know, that's how open source software works. And if someone's crazy enough, they can just take that code and keep moving forward. And so, the new emulator, I'm trying to remember what it's called. I also, like, I'm a little wary about, like, you know, actively announcing it or talking about it. Like, my influence is not very high. So, I doubt that anyone's going to learn of it from me and then suddenly, you know, cause a tumbling of people finding it and suddenly, you know, big thing. But anyway, it's more or less just Yuzu's source code again, except, you know, they're going to continue to update on it, as well as they're changing up the way that they do business to ensure that the exact same kind of lawsuit can't happen. So, you know, they make absolutely no Patreon money now, as well as there's like, they're taking out a whole bunch of the stuff that, you know, Nintendo supposedly like made complaints about, saying, no, you're giving, like, you know, company confidential stuff, and you're instructing people on how to break into games and steal stuff. So, like, they are conducting themselves very differently now. Though I will say, I was there during the point where they were still operational, and I can say that, like, from my experience, they really weren't actively telling people to pirate. Like, not really. Like, they didn't actively say, like, they weren't actively against pirating. They never, like, actively said that. But at the exact same time, like, it's not like they actively said, hey, take Nintendo's games and steal them. It's like, no, they didn't. And that's one of the big differences in this new emulator, though, is that they're going to be very upfront and say, like, for the record, everywhere, that you are not allowed to, like, you should not be pirating anything Nintendo-related, and to do everything legit. So, you know, I guess that's a start. Hi, what's the time? It seems to be about 8:14 for Central Time. There we go. There we go. Anything new on your end, Shoop?
About 2 weeks ago, I had with tax return money. Remember, people?
Oh,
if
yeah,
you have to
right.
where you're working hard, you're gonna have to burn a lot of money real quick doing stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually had gotten a couch, an actual brand new couch, and brand new table.
Yeah, I remember you were talking
And they-
about that.
Yeah, and I actually
Is Lord and Savior just said, "Is that cat taken?" Hey, yes it is. You're not allowed. That cat is mine.
hands off the kitty.
Jesus.
Hands off the kitty.
Yeah, no touch. So, anyways, have you gotten that furniture yet?
Yep. Wife wanted me to check on when it was supposed to show up, and I was like, all right. Look, decided to try to call them, and it was like, delivery times. Look it up online. And I looked it up, and I was like, oh, they're supposed to deliver at like between 8 and 10 in the morning. And gave the wife a heads up. Oh, my cat. Lord and Savior actually did a little extra comment.
Mm-hmm. All my
I
cat does
feel
is
bad
sit
for
around
you.
all day and make my printer full of dust. You know, I have not actively touched a paper printer in a long time because, honestly, I haven't needed it. Like, anytime I need to go and print something, usually somebody I know has a printer, so I haven't actually needed one. And a whole lot of my paperwork that I do nowadays is digital anyways, so...
I have my own printer, and I at least like having it on standby for a lot of stuff, whether it's D&D or other shenanigans I get.
She sleeps in the printer. Nice.
Oh.
Now, okay, technically I do have a printer. It's just very broken, and like the last time that I tried to use it, like the printing that it did was awful. And I'm fairly, like, I don't know how to realign the print heads because I think that's how I would fix that, but I don't know how to do that with this model, and I haven't really had the drive or the need to figure that out, so... I need to print absurd amounts of stuff. Ugh, well, then it's probably worth it for you. Hello!
What is it? Obsidian.
I got the Sharp Boy, although it is a much slower sword than the one that I'm currently using, but is good. All right, it's 5:20. I might want to call it a day, actually, because I think there's somebody that I still need to give a birthday present to, which I don't know whether or not they're even still awake right now. On top of that, I should probably make some more sprinklers just so that we are set and ready to go for tomorrow. I don't know whether or not it's going to be raining tomorrow or not.
Yeah, you got lucky with today.
Boink.
But yeah, the new couch. I may actually wind up fall asleep on the couch this time tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's so comfy.
You know, usually when you fall asleep on the couch in a marriage, that's a bad thing.
Well, both of us gonna admit it. Just like, yeah, we're either tax return or somehow win lottery, get a lot of money.
Yeah.
We know what kind of mattress we want.
Yeah, that's right. So I cannot give that present over right now because they are currently being a shut-in inside the house while it's raining. How dare! And I don't know whether or not they come out anytime for the rest of the day. Probably don't.
Well,
Oh, fine. Now leave me be. Okay. Oh my god. All right. So yeah, if I want to Ba-ba-ba. If I want to make golden bars right now, gotta start making them right now. Kitty, freaking asshole. I love you, but I have 4 iron bars. I guess that'll be okay for the most part. Arf! No, I'm trying to think of some stuff like, if I get a 3D printer, what are some of the things that I think I would like to, I'd like to print? I've got a handful of ideas for things that I'm thinking about. Well, one of them, I am thinking about maybe if I were to 3D print stuff, is there stuff that the community would like to purchase from me? Possibly. On top of that, I'm trying to think of some practical stuff too.
A mini BitB.
I don't know if I can do that. Because like, technically speaking, I want to make sure that I actually own the rights to said character. And like, while Mapley has more or less said for the record that they're just like, oh yeah, I'm handing it over to you, you own it. That's still like, I don't know. But she originally made it, and I feel it would be unfair for me to make a product until, 1, I have full ownership, or 2, we work out a plan where we can split the profits. So, can't really do that right now. I'm sure people would probably be interested in something like that, but I'm going to hold off on that until I know for a fact that I can. In the meantime, I do have some other things that are currently sort of cooking up in my noggin. Specifically, I'd like to see if I can find, like, some good prints that would work really well with, like, special filaments that you can buy that are, like, mixes. Potentially. I think that would be kind of cool. Here. I don't think I need that anymore. You over there. Here. Shoot. I'm gonna have to, like, I'm gonna make a lot of stuff here. Out of curiosity, what random thing would you like to have, like, printed out, if you could?
Are you actually asking me?
You know what? Anybody in the chat, including you.
Full, complete set of figures for D&D.
Ooh. But, like, you don't want to do that to good old Hasbro, do you? You want to buy directly from Hasbro, right? You don't want to put them out of money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, me being in support of them constantly wanting to actually go more and more of the AI art, using AI for making their pictures and whatnot.
You're not thinking of the AI artists, sir. They did a lot of work to press that button.
But I enjoy pushing people's buttons. They have where they take that fun away.
Freaking Christ. What's funny? I like the whole AI art thing. I've seen a couple places where, like, it was either on... Sometimes it's been on accident that some places have used AI art. For example, I know, like, Wacom, the tablet people, they had that incident where they had the AI art ended up showing up on their promotions. And a lot of people got really pissed because of all the companies that should probably not be putting AI art into their advertising, probably shouldn't be the company that is involved in making the hardware necessary to make artists money. So, you know, not the smartest business decision. However, they came back out and said, like, for the record, that they, like, you know, truly sorry that that happened. We didn't mean to. It's that we got our image from Adobe stock images, and the stock image that we found was, you know, we thought it was fine, but then it turned out that yes, it was very likely, made using AI, or at the very least, they could not, like, correctly source where it came from. Hello, Devin is here. of 23 people. How's it going?
Raid!
I hope things are fun. I'm currently playing some Stardew Valley. And also, happy St. Paddy's Day. You're probably very confused at this.
He had a
Raid!
radioactive
As in someone
shamrock.
took a raid can and sprayed it directly at the water boy and turned him green. But thank you very much for coming out. I appreciate it very much. That is a nice like shot of adrenaline. Good God. Hi. I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, we were just discussing. We were discussing 3D printers and stuff related to that. I'm going to throw this question out to you guys. I likes the colors. Don't get too used to them, because again, happy St. Patty's. Although
It's not every day he eats radioactive shamrock shake.
that was the worst McDonald's I've ever eaten. I think I can only make two more of these.
I will actually kind of fun little thing, even though it was absolutely nuts and your cat's being a pain. But I've been mentioning Shamrock Shake and had a fun little moment at work. Very stupid moment, but it was very amusing. Made a lot of people amused. I don't know why. I don't know the reason, but for some god awful reason, two guys at my work had decided to try to do a little eating contest. And you know what it was?
I'm assuming it was McDonald's food.
Yes.
All right. What did they eat?
Who could be the first to eat 80 McNuggets?
I've heard of McNugget eating competitions. That just sounds like the worst idea possible. God, take care of yourselves, people. Don't do that to your bodies. Oh, man.
Unless you are a masochist, then
Not even.
go ahead.
Even if you're a masochist. No. Like, that's not masochism. That's just like, that is straight up hating yourself. Don't do that to your body. Take good care of things. That's bad for your arteries. And also, Cost Challenger says, I was an early adopter of 3D printing. Built my first FDM printer around 11 or 12 years old. It sucked. Yeah. I've been waiting to get into 3D printing for a little while now. One of the big reasons why is for exactly that reason. Like, while I could technically DIY my own 3D printer, personally, I mean, look, I do my own DIY PC related stuff, and I feel like I could probably pull it off. But at the same time, I just feel that, like, I don't want to. I'd prefer if I'm moving into this kind of technology that it's just, you know, it's all built together, all complete, and I don't have to worry or think about it. And in the event that anything does go wrong, I can call a company and have it sent back. That's just me. Full-on hobby, but the consumer grade stuff is great now. And that's the thing. Like, I did a little bit of research last night. We talked about this a little bit earlier in the stream. And I discovered that maybe back in like, you know, the late 2010s, maybe it would have been worth it for you to go and build your own 3D printer. Possibly. However, that's not really the case anymore. You don't necessarily have to. Because, like, you know, 3D printing has become kind of more of a popular thing in pop culture, meaning that there are companies that are making these things pretty dirt cheap. And you can get away with buying a consumer grade product that is pretty decent quality. So, honestly, I think I am, like, maybe sometime later on down the line, when I have a little bit more experience under my belt, I might get into the nitty-gritty of, like, learning how to build my own 3D printers, especially if I can make, like, large printing beds for cheap, and if I can understand the technology behind it. Cool. But for now, I feel that I'm not really adept to that, so I'm personally deciding, like, consumer sounds great. Consumer sounds just fine for me. I don't need anything crazy. I like Anycubic personally. For FDM, there is the Cobra 2 series. Okay. I have seen a handful of different companies, and I've been looking at a couple of different price points and what I think I would like to go for. Still undecided. I have heard of Cobra 2, and I have heard of Anycubic. I'm still shopping around, still thinking about it, and I'll make my decision about what I want to get sometime a little bit later. I've seen stuff that's like a little bit more DIY with a little bit more of a consumer friendliness to it, and then I've seen some that are just like, nope, straight up, like you plug it in, you push button, there you go, you're done. And I need to find a good balance of what I think I would like more than anything. But the one thing that I am currently sort of in the thought process of is like, what would I print? What would I do? Oh, amaranth, very nice. What would I print out if I had one? And I got a couple of things I would make. I am kind of interested in making 3D printed models and possibly selling them on a a 3D print shop or some sort of a shop like that. Especially if I do a little bit of extra work involving with doing a little bit of sanding and also doing my own custom paint jobs for a couple of things. That's kind of where my current interests are with it. But there's a couple of things that I would also like to do for like friends and family. I know a handful of people that would definitely benefit from being able to, have things 3D printed for them. Like I got a brother who really, really badly likes D&D and games like that, and so for him, he would love it if he had the option of having stuff printed out for things like campaigns. I'm sure. And I would be totally happy to do some 3D prints for them for those things. So that's kind of what I've got lined up. I'm also like, I put I kind of like went over to my dad's ear and was just like, hey, I know you do a lot of like tinkering around with stuff. Maybe there's something 3D printable that I could do for you. Because he works with a lot of like mechanical stuff and technical stuff that there are no longer any parts for said mechanical stuff. And hey, that's a big part of what 3D printing can do for you. You can make like, little couplings and things that are just no longer on the market. So I just think that having a 3D printer would definitely be like, it would nice to have it and know that I have it in the event that I need it for something, or in the event that I want to capitalize it and make stuff. And I mean, I've been doing a lot of things related to 3D modeling as of late, and I've really taught myself on that. So I would love to make my own 3D models and do crazy stuff with them, if possible. Oh, it just occurred to me. I don't think I watered that one plant. Ugh.
Yeah.
The rare seed. I need to go do that. So, Shoop, you said that like you would like to have like some D&D type of figures printed out if you had the option.
Yep. More slowly, but actually for like, I got quite a few modules, books for campaigns, and instead of actually, I'll just say donate money towards the company.
Yes,
I'd like to actually guarantee of, I want my specific models for this. I need certain characters. I want to make sure I have them available. And I also have fun painting them too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've come from using some of my massive amounts of quantity of dice click-clacks. Yes, I have a large variety.
Yeah.
No, it will.
I've heard of some people that 3D print dice, but like, maybe it's just me, but 3D printing dice just does not sound like a good idea. Like, isn't the entire point of dice that like they're all really well balanced and that they aren't gonna like prefer to roll in one way or the other?
I think on that front, it would have to depend on how good the printer is.
I think the only printer I could see being able to do that I think is it acrylic? I don't know. I think like there's a type of printing technology that works with like, you know, an LCD screen that like dries the. It's more like is weird. 'Cause there's two different types of many different types of 3D printing, but the kind of the main ones are if you use filament or if you use like sort of like acrylic that you harden using a screen technology that like shines down light down to like dry it actively as it's being pulled out.
Like a UV light?
Yeah, like some kind of like a UV light. I think they used this. They found out a cheap way to just be able to make like a full-on display, like, you know, a pixel display, and use that for the sake of it. Like the pixel display is right on the bottom of the bed, and then from the top it like slowly pulls the model out, and the LCD display like slightly changes slowly as it's being pulled out, and it's really freaking cool.
Yeah, I've had it to where I've seen that kind of printer as well. Not in person, online, because, well, I've done a little looking myself. But another thing, too, I would like to do for 3D printing is, along with D&D, is I'd also like to be able to make terrains. Make it to where it'd be easy, simple terrains, or houses, buildings, or even certain key figure locations.
Terrain, I think that would benefit from just doing that via drawing it out. However, little houses and little figures, I think, it would there'd be some massive benefit to having those 3D printed for sure.
Well, there's certain terrains and whatnot. I mean, like, I have done the drawings of locations and such, dungeons people would actually explore and whatnot. But if there's like different elevations or whatnot, I'd like to actually have something to help out with that.
I think my issue with that is that I know how expensive the filament can get, and also you only have so much printing space to work with. So like if you get a big ass printer, maybe you can make that work. But for hi. Ow. Jesus. Stop. They want my blood? Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Anywho. Oh, hey, there's a Kyle in here.
Hi.
Hello. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Well,
Kind of hungry, so I'm eating.
Well, that's a heck of an improvement from like several times where you've come in here and you've just been sick as a dog.
I know, right?
Like
crazy. I'm usually never
I'll
sick.
take pretty good. We're having discussions about 3D printing related stuff. If you had to have something 3D printed, what would it be?
I'm gonna go with an egg holder.
Egg holder. Do you have many circumstances where you need some eggs held?
Every morning.
Oh, hey, neat. You know, egg. That's honestly like that's a very doable thing. Honestly, like.
I mean, just like a little aesthetic egg holder to hold one of my 2 eggs that I usually cook every morning.
Yeah.
Because I usually have to set the other one on the counter, and it rolls all over the place and threatens to fall off the counter.
You have a very humble wish, let me say.
So
all you want is a simple way to hold your eggs. There are many slimes down here, and I'm going to die.
So instead, I usually turn a large mixing spoon upside down, set it on the counter, and I put an egg in its cup.
Yeah, that'll do, I guess. Well, okay. I have had, like, 3D printed stuff for things like, I mean, for example, I use a 3D printed bit of tech, well, you know, a 3D printed object every single time I do live streams, and it's this little clip that holds the hand tracker that I use to track my hands. And it has improved my life significantly on that front. And I'm sure there's probably a couple of other things that I probably would benefit from having 3D printed. Let me think. Probably a couple things. What recently has been like obnoxious where I'm like, Jesus, I just need this thing held in place? I'm sure that's happened recently. I mean, here's another good news. Like, if you need to, you can just 3D print anything you want. Like, you can literally make the thing that holds pieces of like tech you have together. So, you know, even if it doesn't exist, you can make it yourself.
You can make it exist.
Yeah, he's amazing. Now, I was talking about how, like, my dad's a little bit of a tinkerer, and he's working with, like, you know, old cars, old boats, and old equipment that just are not being manufactured anymore. And I kind of whispered a little something into his ear, just being like, what if I could help? I'm poking and prodding anybody, just being like, but what if? Oh, I'm getting a lot of good stuff down here. Good God. What time is it? Okay, 10:40. I should start thinking about leaving the mines. Oh, well, we're at level 94. Was there a staircase that showed up at one point while I was down here?
I did not fully pay attention.
I'm getting the hell out of here. I nearly have, like, all of my farm set up on sprinklers at this point. Like, all I need to do is just make a handful more, and that's it. I can turn the entirety of the farm onto, like, auto mode and call it a day. Tab we go. I'm trying my best to think about practical reasons why I would use a 3D printer, because I'm trying to fight off all of my my intuition to make the stupidest crap. Look, and making a dumb thing every once in a while isn't bad. It's just like, you don't want to do it all the time. There we go. Let's stack those things. Where do I keep the white algae? I don't remember. Okay. So I know for a living, breathing fact that I am absolutely going to forget about watering this plant. So I'm popping a sprinkler down right there. Okay, all I need to water at this point now is the grapes, and even then I can get sprinklers set up on that thing pretty easily, I think. Especially after all of these gold bars are done. Bada bing, bada bam. Automation! This fall season is going to be nice and smooth. Oh. I did just think.
Uh-oh.
What?
What did we warn you about doing that?
But I like it. It makes all the funny chemical happen in my brain. And then fire happens.
The voices tell you to burn things too?
Fire!
Burn.
Bang! Let's see, how are we doing on the plants? Well, they're getting somewhere. Bok choi's nearly done. Alright, time to water the only plants that I need to. Good stuff. Anyway, no, I was just having a little bit of a think here. I haven't done anything with the, yeah, you know, with the town hall. I should probably do something about that. I'm willing to bet that I probably have like a bunch of the necessary stuff to donate to the convention then. Yeah, I haven't like sent any bundles whatsoever over there. I've just been like, no, farm. No bundle, only farm. Which is fine. Okay.
Here, Marcel, Grandpa sent me here on a farm. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't care about the town. I'm working on my farm.
I care about the farm. I'm just like, I don't necessarily need to do that right now. Not at the moment. Alright, so the only thing I'm missing from the forging bundle is hazelnut, and I don't really remember where that is in reference to everything else. I think I have everything for the summer forge. So what was that? Like, these 3 things, if I remember? Hold on. Yes. Good. The exotic forging bundle... I have a handful of these things, though I don't have any of the maple syrup or the oak resin or anything like that. And I don't have everything for the winter stuff. I think I have enough for the everything in the winter bundle. Okay, what else was it a parsnip? No, this is all like forging stuff, so basically crap that I can just find on the ground and be like, ooh, I'm gonna eat that. Was the other one a spring onion? God, my memory is absolute applesauce. Oh no, it's a dandelion. Oh look, a dandelion. Must be the last one deceased. Where's the dandelions located? Oh, I put them in this chest. Okay. Fair enough. So I have enough for that bundle. I'm missing the hazelnut, but maybe I'll run into it today. Who knows? I don't have hardwood. And I don't have enough, like, you know, wood resource. Let me grab this, and cave carrot. And that's a full inventory of stuff. What was the, if I just have one more thing from this list, I'm good. But I don't have any coconuts. Give me a second. Taking a big stretch. Anyway, I'm going to call out to the chat again. What would you be interested in having 3D printed at any point in your life? I don't know. Just in general. I don't know how many of you guys actually have the option of having things 3D printed. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I'm curious to see.
The Angry Inquisitive Space Investigator.
I didn't know I could 3D print him.
It's a Warhammer 40k model somebody ripped and had to creatively name in order to have it on the free market.
I see. Yes. There we go. That should water literally everything on my farm. Hallelujah. All right. Grab a little bit of a drink here. Oh, I should probably check. Make sure nothing crazy is happening. Hello. Okay, it's Elliot's birthday tomorrow. What does he like? What does he want? What do you want? What do you want from me? Do 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 do. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right, so I have nearly everything in that bundle, but I need to keep looking. Haven't brought anything for that. So close. An assortment of summer seeds that I cannot plant because it is fall. But I can do that later. And an assortment of spring seeds. So we're good for spring and summer. Have not yet managed to get anything else here. Ah, now we're opening up some more of these. I dragged my feet on this mission. Oh, what the heck? Oh, for some reason, my chat stopped updating. Sorry, guys, I did not see that it was updating on the YouTube thing. Jesus. My bad. I've not seen the new Elaine Billy bust-up cutscene. Not yet. Egg. I would like to 3D print egg. Not egg holder, just egg. That'd be great. Freddy Fazbear. I'm sure that there's probably a lot of things from, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's that you could probably 3D print. You know, I've seen a bunch of, like, 3D print projects where, like, you print out a bunch of tinier 3D prints and then you, like, paste them together. That's a thing that you could do. Fantokyo, that'd be kind of cool. I think there's, like, a D&D club at my school, but I never went to it. Seems fun, though. You know, I'm happy that, like, D&D has become a lot more of an accepted thing as opposed to, like, what it was all, like, way back when. Where, like, you know, there were literal, like, propaganda movies that were made a long time ago that were just like, D&D is satanic and it will eat your soul, and...
They were just pissed because it was actually taking the versions away from them. What?
How dare you take all our virgins? Yeah, you know what? That's like a stereotype too. Like, you know, now there are so many different people out there that like play D&D at this point. So like, you know, it's kind of redundant to even say just like, oh yeah, if you're a virgin if you play D&D. Dude, tons of people play D&D. Absolutely tons.
Come on,
Nova says,
don't
I'm
you know...
playing Fantokyo. Wait, I am printing Fantokyo right now. Oh, heck yeah. Dude, you don't want to unleash me onto, like, any of, like, the 3D printing stores if I have a 3D printer. I'm going to waste so much filament.
I was kind of more so poking at the fact of D&D, oh, it's used for summoning demons, it's their sacrifices and whatnot. The sacrificing of virgins, even though...
Okay. I thought you were talking about the stereotype of just, like, if you play it, you're a virgin. Sorry.
No, more so their thing of, oh, it's demon magic. He'll corrupt you, you'll sacrifice people, you'll do horrible things. And it's like, I'm sorry, there's a lot of things that's being revealed about the Catholic Church. Oh!
Hello! Here, I'm gonna pick, how many, like, you know, quality crops? I need 5 good melons! You crazy bastards! Alright. I think I have all of the things for at least the summer chest? So let me grab this guy, this guy. Did it say it needed corn or a blueberry? Which one did it say?
I have memory of goldfish.
tomato, hot pepper. Yeah, blueberry. Okay. I did pretty good in the summer months. But yeah, it was slow going for a while there. What about the spring bundle? What can I get for the spring bundle? I have cauliflower. I have parsnip.
Parsnip.
I have... I don't think I have beans. I'm fairly certain I have potato, though. No, I don't think I ended up making beans. Shoot. Okay, what else? So, I have no animals to speak of, and I don't have any, like, artisanal, things to worry about.
You're not
Which
that
means
fan,
at some
right?
point I need animals. And we're currently in the process of making the fall crops, so... Gotta wait for that. Crafts room... a fish tank. The boiler room is literally just like, hey, bring all these expensive things out.
You like rocks?
You like rocks? I could fill in a couple of these. How much slime do I got? I'm so close to having 99. Very close. All right. And I think I have one each of those, you know, the dark soul and light soul things. So I can do that. I think the problem I have when it comes to doing this part of the game is that it's like, it's very tedious and you have to go through all your stuff. Let's see. I don't have a gold bar right now, but I could change that. So I can do that one bundle. What about... I don't have the red quartz. I do have some gems, though. Earth crystal and frozen tear. Have I collected one of those? Earth crystal. Frozen tear. Hey!
You put stuff off for so long, and now it's like, see, I was taking my time to make sure I had everything.
Dude, honestly, yes. I'm not even joking. Like, everything in this game has the potential to come back around. Like, having one of everything can benefit you, like, massively later on. So,
Hey,
like,
that's
you make the ha-ha funny, but that's legit.
I'm not making a ha. I'm not making a ha funny of taking all items and hoarding them, and getting to the end game portion of just like, why do I have 900 of these potions? They don't even work for me. But I better hold on them still.
I have 99 rocks, that's for sure. I guess I can take 99 of the wood. Though I'm a little bit, you know, conscious about doing that. I think the scary part about doing any 3D prints is that, you know, you can, unless you've got a fancy 3D printer that can swap out filament on the fly, and unless you're working with a 3D print that, like, has a very, very few amount of colors working with it, you are going to have to do some sort of coloring, unless the thing that you're modeling is only one color. So, you know, that is a scary thing to think about. It's like, hey, you better be good at painting. Better have a steady hand. Steady hand, boy. Finish. Boy, my model is terrifying when I open my mouth with this color. Hello, it is me, the Bates Lizard. I'm so distracted, I swear to God.
Now, only if you had a hidden little thing to where just like you open up open up your mouth big enough and just a tongue just.
I mean, I technically do have a tongue, but it's like, it's not a long one.
It's a shame having to pull off a lizard. All right, do a Yoshi.
Young.
Young.
3D modeling is fun. It allows you to do weird stuff like that. I'ma stick my hand in the furnace and take the gold out.
Wait. Even better. If you stick your hand in there just as it's finished, will you turn your hand gold?
Ooh, I can become the Midas touch. Where did you... Yee! I stick my hand in there, I have to go to the hospital for like 6-degree burns. Just like, I don't even know how he did it, sir. It's 2:40 p.m. Luckily, I have nothing that I have to do today, so... look at all the automation. Look at all the sprinklers. I'm so happy. I don't gotta worry about working on the farm as much anymore. Unless, well, I do have to, I have to buy seeds, and I also have to, like, you know, plant them again. Well, that's nothing, man. If you manage the plots, you don't have to worry about even, like, having to re-till the land, like. Also, well, you need to keep in mind that, like, you know, on Wednesday, the store is closed, so.
I'll be right back.
See you soon.
Okey-dokey. Hey. Hello, Mr. Kyle.
Hello.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, did I mention that a buddy of mine just recently bought me Helldivers?
No.
Yeah. I have gotten the purchase of the Helldiver.
I mean, I knew you had Helldivers. I just didn't know you, somebody bought it for you.
Oh, yeah, somebody bought it for me. I was like, right now I'm not really interested in making, like, you know, any big old purchases. And so there's like, hey, like, I'll buy it for you, but I have one very, like, I have, like, a devil's, I have a devil's deal for you. And I'm just like, all right, well, I'm listening. I'll listen to a deal. The devil's like, all right, I will get you the Helldivers 2. But in exchange, you must pay me back. Eventually. Maybe.
Yeah, sounds legit.
And I'm like, yeah, all right, sure. Thanks, Satan. So yeah, I've got it. And I gotta say, like, the original Helldivers, I get the appeal that people had with it, but also I know it's not a game that I could have personally gotten into. But this one, on the other hand, this one's fun.
They hired an actual GM to manage the Galactic War.
Yep. I think we did discuss that.
I mean, that's cool as hell.
How much more stuff did I have again? I think I have no artisanal builds for working on that one. Yeah, I think that's it for this bundle. There's a handful of games that, like, I'm curious about checking out. Like, I'm still interested in seeing, you know, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
That would require me to, like, really be into, like, I mean, it really feels like it's sort of the relaxed version of playing a D&D campaign, where most of everything has already been pre-established and set up for you, and you can turn your brain off and just enjoy it. I have done something similar to that before. Oh, similar to what? You said that a little bit earlier in the conversation. Sorry. I have missed. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized the Adventures build only needed 2 things. Hell yeah. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, I don't need that. Well, okay, so... Man, really? You just seriously need to have a fire quartz? Dang it! Stuck my hand in something and burnt it. Yeah. I think we've all been there at least once. We've all done one of the dumb things where you're just like, ooh, I wonder what this does.
Oh, should have expected that.
Mm-hmm. I think I told that one story about the that one time where I took my hand and I stuck it on the you know, the cigarette lighter in the car.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Ooh, chocolate cake. You know what? I'm about to be making a whole bunch of money, so I will go ahead and I will purchase the 5002 quality fertilizer. Nice. But I don't have the money for the for any of the other ones, so I'm holding off on that. Oh my god. No, just thinking about the times where I've, like, you know, stuck my hand on something warm, like, Oh man, I remember a little bit earlier I was at my parents' place and I was cooking some stuff with them. And I was taking something out of the oven. And bless my mom, but she has, like, she's got these, like, basically oven mitt things that are, what's a good way to put it? They're, like, interesting old cloth ones that she's had for so long, and she has a lot of sentimental value to them. But, you know, they're stained and very, very, very broken. To a point that, like, it's kind of detrimental to even have it within my household. Oh, I was going to drop these things off earlier. Oopsies.
They don't do the job that an oven mitt should.
Basically, yeah. And recently, I was working with those things, and I was holding on to, like, a 400-degree pan. And normally, with any of the oven mitts that I own, like, they're those new oven mitts that have, like, really good protective layering to them, and they've got, like, almost like that plastic outer coating, like, crisscross on it. That, like, helps, like, insulate your hand even better to any of the things that are touching it. These do not have that at all. You know, it's just a thing of cloth that kind of insulates your hand from the outer portions of it, sort of. So, I did end up singeing my finger, like, a little bit. Not a ton, but significant enough that, like, my finger was kind of raw for the remainder of the time that I was there.
Yeah.
And my mom was just like, oh, I am so sorry. I'm just like, hey, like, thanks for being sorry. But I will say, and I don't want to be too mean here, but I think one thing that could solve this issue is if maybe we got, you know, like, we got some new oven mitts here. You know, ones that do a lot better work with insulating. Possibly. I think I'd appreciate it. I don't know. Okay. So we've accomplished that. It is 8:40 at the moment. I have 3 chocolate cakes in my inventory. As you all know, farmers have the ability to basically TARDIS their pockets.
Yes. I can
It's just
confirm
a
this.
massive pit of every single little thing you could ever need. That's how I can hold enough lumber that I can repair my house with. I think that will do it for that. I think we're pretty much good for the next day, right? I think so. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The crops are about to come in. We about to be rolling in it, boys. If you're a farmer, good for you. Daytime, weather report. Tomorrow it's going to be sunny. Don't matter to me. And neutral luck today. Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot. I got to go grab the scythe. And swing it, like, dangerously close to all my other crops. Hoya! Cool. Okay. Next up. You know, I really should have some bok choy and wheat seeds on standby, just in case. Ooh. Hey, some hay. Hey! Sorry, I am easily amused. Which one of these bundles required hay? I think it was located in the... Not the fish tank. I think it's the... No, not the vault. That's money. Bulletin board. Oh. Okay. So a little bit of wheat and a little bit of hay. I almost have enough wheat. We're getting there, boys. Farm becoming good farm. Big yep. Yippers. Alright. Let's pile those into the save pile. Or no, sell pile, rather. So let me think. Have any other, like, tech-related news that I've seen that, like, I saw and didn't immediately make me go, oh. Because that's what I've been seeing a lot lately. Like, a lot of tech news that, like, I see and I go, ah, okay. I guess that's a thing now. Which is a shame, because I remember, like, I mean, look, I try and pay attention to the news in all sorts of different places, but tech news for the longest time, I always really loved reading tech news, because for me, it was always exciting, because I'm like, oh, what newfangled technology are we making today? You know, what crazy new ideas have we got? Whoa! I am excited. What new phones? What new, like, weird television screens? But, like, now a whole lot of tech news is moving into, like, AI spheres. I'm like, okay. Okay. Fine, I guess. I know that, like, one of my news resources, again, Ars Technica, like, don't you have work to do? Screw you. Don't you have work to do? AI is a little boring. To some people. To some people it's boring, but for other people they're just like, oh my gosh, the possibilities. For me, like, whenever I hear of something... Here's the problem with AI for me. Like, AI is such an all-encompassing description of, like, one specific technology that, like, man, you know, it's more of a buzzword than an actual thing nowadays. You know what I mean? It's
I love it. I love AI. They make NPCs in video games seem so real.
That's what it used to be reference to. Oh, freaking crap. Like, technically, we used to call AI, like, you know, the things that made video game NPCs move. And, like, I know that there are a lot of AI technologies that they're trying to attribute AI to,
AI.
What's...
What does the A stand for?
Artificial.
Oh, okay. What does the I stand for?
Intelligence.
Oh, okay, I get it. What does the A stand for again?
God, I miss Red versus Blue.
Oh, they're dead now.
They're dead now. Ah! Ah, what positive news, damn it. It's so sad. I mean, you know, a lot of people have said this, and I absolutely agree with it. I forget whether or not I probably talked about the red versus blue issue a while back. I guess I'll just reiterate what my thoughts are on it. Like, even though I'm incredibly sad that Rooster Teeth is gone, or, you know, it's basically gone. It's going to be gone very soon here. And maybe some of the IP will end up being bought up. But for the most part, Rooster Teeth as a company is basically gone. As sad as I am about that, I can't exactly look at that and be surprised. You know? Like, I can't look at it and be like, oh my gosh, how did that happen? No, the writing's been on the wall for a while, I think. Like, they are not nearly as big as they were back in the early internet days. I think a big part of what their appeal was the fact that they were such a different version of media. Like, nobody was used to the idea of, like, oh my god, wait, the internet can have entertaining things in it? What? And it can have, like, pop culture influence? Holy crap. I think that was a big part of why they were, like, such a big deal back then. But now you look at stuff nowadays, and, like, not only do you see a bunch of, like, I mean, you see a lot of other companies that are doing the exact same thing that Rooster Teeth does, except, let's be honest, kind of a little bit better. On top of that, like, Rooster Teeth was created back in the era when companies kind of had to, well, they had to, like, collaborate a little bit more, or, like, you know, they needed to be big conglomerates of, like, groups of artists and creators that were getting together to create content. And you don't necessarily need to do that anymore. Like, there are a lot of people that have made their brands just off of nothing but, like, you know, their own ideas and their own YouTube channels. And they are very much independent bodies. Heck, a ton of the people from Rooster Teeth, they have their own, like, individual Twitch channels and their own YouTube channels now, and they're doing really well for themselves. I was talking to my brother Victor, and apparently a bunch of the old Achievement Hunter people are still making content to this day. And not only that, they collaborate, like, pretty often. So it's like, they're still around. They're still doing their thing, just they're not doing it under the umbrella of Rooster Teeth. So, like, it's not really necessary anymore, at least not in the way that it used to. And the fact that the company has been, like, you know, purchased and sold so many times to so many different companies now, like, that doesn't help it either. Because after a while, like, you know, like, the identity of the original company is, like, what even is it anymore? What is Rooster Teeth now, you know? And also, Shadow has just come in here. Why are you a shiny Pokemon? Happy St. Patty's Day, lad! I don't have a really good Irish accent, so I'm not going to try. I have a Scottish accent, but that is not the same.
My buddy likes to put on old TV shows and stuff. He switches it up every month. First, it was Star Trek, the original series. Then it was Lupin the Third in Japanese, but with English sub.
Interesting. Okay.
And now it's old episodes of X-Play.
Oh my god!
And they just covered Halo 1.
And what did they think of Halo 1?
I don't even remember. All I saw was bits and pieces.
It is so crazy to watch old review shows and see what they thought back in the day. Because either one or two things is going to happen. You're either going to have someone who really knows their stuff and had, like, a really good head on their shoulders, and they were able to, like, they had, like, such a foresight when it came to the game. It's insane. Or
and then you
see
have
somebody
those,
who's
the precursor to reaction videos.
What a guess. I mean, reviews are a little bit, they're in a different camp, I think. reaction channel, like, there are certain reaction videos out there that they do a very good job of actually being analytical. And then you got those other react channels that they just sit there and they're just like, And that's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You're just like, thanks, buddy. Yes, I really got a lot out of watching you react to that one funny trailer. I hope you like the next Marvel movie. Sorry, have I gotten on a soapbox? Let me get down from here. Oh man, my brother was actually talking to me a little bit earlier I think about a week ago. He was telling me about there was another show that was on G4. I don't remember what it was. It was starring like Tommy Tallarico, and he was like doing video game reviews on it, which is funny because he actively worked for the video game industry at the time. So like, he was obviously biased for a whole bunch of the things that he was reviewing. Like, not all of them, but whenever he did have a game come up, like, you know, he'd give like sparkling reviews to the stuff that he's already done stuff for. Hey, Aquamary, did I miss something? Why he green? Hey, happy St. Patty's Day, everybody! I feel like I need to, like, add something else, like, for context's sake. Because all you're seeing is just me being green. Like, maybe I should, like, add a shamrock somewhere.
Crap. Today's St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Man, at the beginning of March, my workplace had a bunch of random dollar store guff that they bought that was all St. Patty's themed. I stole a St. Patty's hat, and I kept it in my locker so that I could wear it over my normal hat, mind you.
Right.
And for St. Patty's Day. Well, I have Sundays off.
Oh.
Great.
Damn it.
Now I'll have a green St. Patty's Day hat in my locker for no reason.
Oh, well. Maybe if your sleeves were orange, it could be more understandable. You know what? Yeah, I totally agree with that. Problem is, I did, like, color, you know, I did, like, you know, hue swapping. So, let me see. Maybe I can do color correction a little bit more. I mean, I'm basically destroying my... or I'm destroying myself color-wise. But let me see if I can open up filters and add another one. There is a color correction. Wait, is it... color correction, I don't know. Am I going to be able to replace colors in there, or wait, no, is this right? Hold up. Hold on. Did I select the... Wait. Oh, shoot. I selected the wrong thing. Hold up. Here. Let's go into filters. Okay, we have color correction. Do we have a color replace thing? Chroma key, color key, HDR tone, image mask, render delay, scroll. No, there's really nothing that I can, like, replace colors with. Yeah, that's right. The only way I'd be able to do that is if I, like, took my Blender... If I took, like, my Blender model and I replaced the colors that way. So, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Actually, funny enough, the... I don't know whether or not I'm being insulting to... Because, like, again, the colors are apparently... Is orange one of the colors? I don't know. I know green's one of them, but... Orange, green, white. Okay. Dang it. Everybody's going... Hey! I'm in the middle of fishing here. Jerkwads. Mostly just green. Yeah. I've tried. I've done my best. See, today's a Friday. Is everybody heading out to the bar for the Friday? Or is that something that happens on Saturday? I don't know. All I know is that I found this fishing hole and I must continue to use it. I think the funny thing about the fishing minigame, it's really frustrating at first, but like as you continue to keep playing it, it becomes a lot easier. So like, there's a lot of people that complain about it, but I mean, look, I prefer there to be a little bit of challenge for, you know, all of the stuff that I do in the game. Let me devour the green algae. Why? Because I cannot help myself. Nom nom nom. Oh hey, more algae. I can fuel this fishing trip forever. Oh hey, Joja. I want to see like somebody come over here and just be like, "Are you fishing stuff out of the river and eating it? Are you okay, sir? Is the farming life getting to you?" You can tell us if something's wrong. You know that, right? Like financially, you okay, boy? You making enough money over there? You don't need to fish up cans out of the pond, man. Aww, fishing hole is gone. Dang it. And I just ate all of that algae. Sentences you didn't expect to be saying today. Okay, well, unless I find another watering hole at any point, or like, you know, fishing hole at any point, we should probably start wrapping it up and taking our leave to our house. Okay. Now, is there anything that I have, like, Oh, wait! God, I'm forgetting birthdays all over the place. Do you think... Oh, man. You think you'd be at the bar? Let's think. Let's try. There's a spicy chance, maybe. Hello! Oh, it's my birthday? Thank you. Yay! Hooray! I got my cake and ate it too. Just like his birthday cake. Happy birthday to... I think we're all set here. I caught a lot of frickin' fish. A lot of fish that I could probably, let me see. Lots of salmon. Absolute crap load of salmon. Let's keep those salmon. We'll keep 5 of these. Let's put 3 of the smallmouth bass in here. We'll take the normal ones out. And then... got a bunch of shells. Sell them shells. What's all of, like, the normal junk? And then where am I keeping that stuff? Pretty sure, like, I forget, like, you can take all the junk and then you can turn it into, you know, useful stuff. But my patience for that is low, so... Ta-da! Meow. That's like me whenever I was hanging out with my... Like, I'd have a cat that would just be sleeping there, and then I'd walk up to them and, like, just distract them. I'd just be like... And they'd be like, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone. I don't want to hang out with you. It's like, I mean, yes, but you're adorable. Gotcha now, Kitty-chan! My fortune... Oh, I'm in hell. Good. Yay. Look at all the stuff. I forgot to plant things! Shit! Oh, I knew I was forgetting something! Oh, damn it! Okay, well... I can fix that. Okay. Look at all those chickens. Okay, well. Dang it, dang it, dang it. And this is what happens when you are incredibly easy to distract. Alright, well, first of all, I'll fix the farm. There. It's not too big of a hit, but it's still frustrating. Oh! Oh! You know what I also remembered? I got these crops sitting over here that aren't being watered. Oh, stuff sucks! Everything sucks.
Doing great, boss.
I'm doing great! I'm doing it! Everything's great! Christ! Why are you green and purple? Again, happy St. Patty's Day from the person who did the least amount of work possible to change their color. I will eat the farm. No. Don't eat it just yet. I need to sell it first. And then you can eat all the farm you want. Boy, I remembered somebody's birthday, but good God, I didn't take care of my farm. I'm just reminded. It's like somebody who's just like, oh my gosh, all the things that I did today. I went out on a jog. I went to the store and I picked up groceries. I did all of my laundry today. I hung out with the girl pals. Like, oh man, I've just had such a full freaking day. I feel like I'm forgetting something. What could it be? Nah. I mean, no, I can't really think of anything except for... Oh no, I left Junior at the... You know, it's like, oh my God, I had to pick up Junior from the school. And it's like 9 o'clock and Junior is starving. When you eat certain foods, you perform better. Eating a farmer's brunch will give you the nutrition you need to water and harvest crops better. Whoop-de-doo for you, son. I'm trying to automate everything, so I don't need to eat crap. Anyway. So, oopsie doodle. I'm gonna buy a stock of this stuff. I made a big mistake, sir. Eats farm. Stop it! Leave it be. Let it sit. Let it grow. You realize that if you let the farm sit there, it creates food. In which case, you can then eat said food, and it will be much more fulfilling than eating the farm raw. It's incredible. Science is amazing. I know this is probably not very believable, but I was at Disney World today. Why would it not be believable? Yeah, I'm serious. No, I can believe you. Heck
Lots
yeah,
of people go to Disney World.
Yeah, lots of people go to Disney World. That's good stuff. I hope you had a heck of a fun time. Did you do anything like specific? All right. Okay, how much energy oil got? Not much. What could I accomplish outside of what I've already done here? Oh, whoops. These are all fall seeds, so. Random how I just went for like 7 hours and then went back home. It sounds like you live close by to where a Disney World is, and I am jealous. I mean, gosh darn it. I would like to go there at one point. Didn't really do anything specific. Hey. If you could just literally, like, go to Disney World and, like, not really have to think about it, that's a good, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You could literally just go to Disney World and hang out. Nova is apparently going to Mexico. Ooh, nice. I'll go. I think, Shoop just left.
Yeah, he may have disconnected.
Hey, he's
Yeah.
back. Hi.
There he is.
Yes, I realized I was gone a bit longer than necessary. Partial
Okay.
minion control, white info, and I'm looking at your Twitch chat, and I'm just seeing that it exploded.
Twitch chat's done a lot of stuff, yes. Here. I think foraging is located down here, if I remember right. Not in. Oh, I think it's in winter for. Where? Fall foraging. There we go. Ba-doop. What do I get? Fall. Oh, temptation. I've already set up my farm. I don't want to go and make a whole bunch of fall seeds now. Took so much freaking time to get it set up. Why does Disney want to make animatronics insanely human-like? It's uncanny as hell. I mean, it's uncanny as hell now. To be fair, Disney has done like a lot of work to make their animatronics and a whole lot of their technology not uncanny. If anything, like, it's become far less uncanny as time has moved forward. Like, Disney is actually the, they're an example of a good company that does animatronics. Not many you don't really see that a lot in other places, you know?
And besides, if they actually managed to get that down to a, I'm gonna cautiously say, art.
Science?
No, they don't go with science. Well, but then they wouldn't have to hire as many people.
Oh, yeah, right. I don't think. Well, I mean, they still have a lot of like human actors that are still walking around the parks and, being guest on and all that stuff. So, I think it's more for attractions and stuff. I mean, Disney is one of like those places that like those animatronics. They've been doing them for a while. It's not like it's not shocking. Gimme. I think I should probably just get moving to the next level. What's my luck like today? God, I don't know. I think the older animatronics are less uncanny. Really? Because I've seen some of the older electronics. Animatronics, rather. And, they're scary. I think the newer ones that they're doing... Maybe it's... Okay, so the Uncanny Valley definitely does, like... it crops up a lot more in stuff that gets, like, a little bit too close to being real. So maybe just the animatronics from back in the day are so detached from being anything legit or looking real that, like, your brain can kind of make the disconnection and you can be like, yeah, clearly that's an animatronic. And so maybe the fact that they are starting to become a little bit better is why you see them now and you go, like they're getting a little bit too good. Eventually, they will be able to like cross that threshold of the Uncanny Valley into a place where the animatronics will finally be like so good that you won't be able to like discern them from like the real deal. Like you will literally have just Disney characters walking around the park essentially. I'm sure they'll get there eventually. Like technology is going to get better and better and better.
Atlas
question
can
is-
already parkour better than I can.
Yeah, right. I've seen some of those funny MIT robots that do that.
Yeah. Atlas being their primary model. Or primary humanoid model, I should say.
Right. I mean, once a robot is capable of doing a backflip, and meanwhile, I'm sore and don't like even getting out of bed. Yeah, I think the robots are starting to get somewhere. I'm running out of energy. Give me delicious exits.
They can even dance better than I can.
Mhm.
Their warehouse
I don't know.
vacuum model can dance better than I can.
That's true. I don't know. Whenever I see the that robot dancing, the first thing I immediately think is, have you ever played like Lethal Company?
Yes.
You know the dance that Lethal Company has?
Yep.
You know, that one that's like...
Yep.
That's all I can think when I see that thing dancing. It's getting better. Like, you know. But... Okay. Cave Carrot. Good stuff. I'm almost at level 100, and there are 120 in total here. So we almost there. Dinosaurs! Yeah. Lethal Company truly is the Looney Tunes of horror games. Agreed. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, hey!
a little bit. Ooh, what'd you get?
I made it. I don't remember what I put for the prompt here. You found a star drop. It's strange, but this taste reminds you of cheese. Sometimes I dream
about cheese. You feel it? I feel it.
Cheese.
Ah, rip in peace, Kitty 0706.
Still miss him. Can you imagine the kind of stuff he would be making nowadays if he was still around?
Oh, God, he'd probably be into, like, SFM and all that.
Oh, dude, absolutely. He did all of that stuff before SFM was even a thing. That is insane. Dude's hyper talented. Dude was hyper talented. Fuck. Ow. I'm collecting a lot of gold while I'm down here. Okay, how much time do I got? It is 7:50. Can I get down 3 more levels? We will see. One thing I'd love to do is have some kind of animal animatronic that I could control. Now, are we talking like in a theme park or just in general? Like, you're like, I'd like to control a tiger, and then just unleash it onto your neighborhood and scare a lot of people. I could see the fun in that. Good question. I mean, you know, you could make money off of having that that animatronic animal. Like, that's totally like a legit use of it. Dude,
Hold on.
think, it stunks.
Something's not right here.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so I have the old Star Wars Battlefront 2, right? 2005 version. It's about 9.5, 10 gigabytes of space.
Uh-huh.
And the Battlefront Classic Collection which contains both Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, is 62 gigabytes.
I heard about this, and like, I don't. There's probably somebody who's a little bit more knowledgeable than me that could explain it. But like, what
I
the fuck?
suspect heresy.
What are you putting inside of this game? Like, did you just decide one day, like, you know what? We don't need to compress data. What do you?
You know what? We need ray tracing.
Well, okay.
Well, okay.
I mean, ray tracing, like, technology, that's just like a game engine kind of thing. That's fine. But it's like, if it's that much data that's being shoved in, like, how do you do that? It's an old-ass game. Why do you need that much data inside of it? You can make it run. If only I knew how to make an animatronic. I think, like, for the grace of God, you should all be very happy that I can't make animatronics, because I would make something haunted. Not in a Five Nights at Freddy's way, either. I'm talking in a way that would legitimately scare, like, children's and elderly people. Like, real trauma. Alright, I gotta get rid of some stuff here. Let's get rid of the fiber.
Real trauma.
Right. I'm talking real scares. Get out of here, Bones. Whatever. Oh God, here I am, running out of time. Oh, there we go. So we leave in the mine. There we go. Love if I could somehow get my hands on one of those parrot animatronics Disney has. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. Can I eat the trauma? Do you want to consume trauma? That's a bad idea. Ah, yes. Bring trauma into my being so that I may live it. It's like, ah. Alright, I've got so much stuff on me. Holy freaking crap. Go, 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 go. Alright, quick stack here. Oh, I got that fire quartz I was looking for. Ooh. Stack all that. Where do I keep the cave carrots? Do I keep them in here? I don't know, I'm keeping them in here. And time for a pass out. Ooh, level 7 farming, new crafting recipe, loom. And watering can. I'm not using my hoe anymore.
Bomb.
Alrighty. Oh, Jesus, thunderstorm? Hello, Queen of Sauce. Tortillas! Fine. Do I don't even know the recipe to make that yet. How do you learn how to make the thing? Do you need...
Make what thing?
How do I make the lightning rod? Because, like, if the lightning ends up hitting my corn, I'm in trouble. Well, I mean, not ridiculously in trouble. I got a lot of corn stalks. But it's just like... Oh, it ruins the perfect, like, symmetry of everything. Look at how well I put this thing together. I don't want lightning to come in and just be like, haha. Okay, so all that is planted, all that is good, nothing is weird, nothing is broken. I'm kind of hoping that, like, maybe I'll be lucky and the trees will end up getting those strikes and, you know, eat the... I will not... Stop! I will not eat the things! I cannot eat the metal. Do I need to upgrade the hoe? I don't know if I need to. I'm not really using it for much. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell all this corn that I've picked today, which will make me buco bucks. Bump, bump, bump. I don't even know if I have enough money that I can upgrade any of my tools at the moment. Drink mayo. That's a reference to there was a tweet that recently got sent out by the developer of this game, and they sent out this. Cursed patch note. Very cursed. Amazing. And then that just begs the question. How do you feed your NPCs mayo? It must happen. What is your opinion on the Amazing Digital Circus? The Amazing Digital Circus is freaking cool, and I'm looking forward to the next episodes when they finally release. In general, I'm just happy for the success of it, because, like, I don't know. I like when indie animation gets any kind of success, like, straight up. Emily wants a bok choy, eh? Alright. Well, I have that, so...
Da-da-da-da.
Trying to think who my favorite characters in that are. Everybody loves Pomni. I don't know a single person that doesn't like Pomni. Jax is such a complete asshole, and I love him for it. Yeah. Your favorite is Jax? He's not, like, my favorite of all of them, but I do like him just, again, for the fact that he's a complete jerkwad.
What about
He's
the clown?
great. What now?
With the clown. Or what
Wait
was
a
supposed
minute.
to be
Which
the
clown? Which one?
Or what was the one that was supposed to be the clown?
Oh, your favorite one was, oh god, what's his name?
He abstracted.
Right. Yeah, your favorite one is that one. He's like, yeah, I loved his character. He was so deep and detailed. Oh, I can finish up the geologist bundle. Kaufmo,
Now I
thank
gotta
you.
watch it again. The memories are stale.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched Amazing Digital Circus, and my brain is a den of, like, forgotten memories and dreams, so, you know. But yeah, the two characters that I definitely think I like are... I love Jax because he's voiced by one of my idols, Michael Kovac! Yeah, the talented guy. The goofball cat himself. All right, so Emily. See, now let's dig back into my brain and remember who's Emily. I think it's like the blue-haired. Yeah.
Blue hair, red dress thing.
Yeah, that one. So where is she at right about now? Is she at her house? I don't know. Let's see. I know. Well, it's Sunday. Jerkwad. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. I guess I'll head over to the convention center, and I will do that real quick. You and Michael are the reason why I wanted to become a voice actor. Dang. I mean, I get Michael. Like, Michael, I get. Me, though? I got, like, you know, one really major role to my name, and it's not even really my own character. But, you know, I would like to change that at some point. But thank you. I'm very flattered. Okay. The bundle, boiler room. I'm about to finish the boiler room. What's the extra bonus thing that I get for finishing the boiler room?
I think it was...
The minecarts are repaired. Yeah! Hallelujah!
I haven't played Stardew in years, and even I knew that.
Oh god, They're invading. We are the Junimos, keepers of the forest. Ta-da!
Keepers of the forest, then what are you doing in this old community center?
Well, this was the forest, and then human beings decided to come in and kick their door in. You know, that's our fault. We did that.
Hell yeah! Expansionism!
Yeah! I'm thinking of Helldivers. Liberty!
We
Burn it
brought
all
you
down!
democracy!
Yeah, for democracy! Alright, now it's time to go and see if Emily is still hanging out in the house. Hopefully not. I don't know whether or not Emily just does nothing but arts and crafts for this entire day. Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
The Junimos are invading and preaching non-democratic thoughts. Put an end to that.
That doink. Yeah, right. The Junimos are fighting against our democracy and our way of life. Okay, so got that done. Where's my oh, there we go. Still haven't gotten any amaranth, so I gotta wait to get that. Oh, Demetrius needs a melon! I forgot about that. I should go do that.
Oh no.
Watermelon? Not watermelon. Just a regular melon. Kinda wish there was watermelons in this game. Melon would not be in there. Got there. I'll get him a standard one. Alright. Let me go ahead and open up some water. Gotta stay hydrated, people. That's coming directly from the Bitman himself. The one, the water boy has told you to hydrate. What do you think of Baldi's Basics since it is resurging in popularity? I'm confused how it is resurging in popularity.
What is?
For me personally. What was that?
What is?
Baldi's Basics.
I've never heard of it.
Basically, it's like it's like some like a horror game kind of thing, and it takes place in a school, and it looks like really crappy Windows 95 graphics, and it kind of looks like it's one of those old school learning video games, and that's the entire aesthetic of it. But shock amongst shocks, turns out it's not, and it's actually a horror game, and you run away from the teacher named Baldi, and Baldi he tries to hit you with a ruler. If he catches you, then that kind of thing. I will say, I don't understand the weird resurgence that it's having. I was never really a gigantic fan of it, because it's not really my bag. I'm not massively into horror games anyways. Nova says, I will eat the ruler. If you can, give it your best shot, I guess. I think Baldi will be very confused at you. I wonder if Baldi has any other means of, attacking, small children. It's odd to me. It's also, a huge fever dream of a game. Yeah, kind of. This little brat ate my roller. That's a paddling. Let's drop this off. I got a whole bunch of these Omni Geodes now, which is nice. I have managed to eat the ruler. I don't know how you managed to do it so quick. The actual fever dream is LSD Dream emulator. Oh, yeah. So I have not played that, but I've seen a few people that have, and it is crazy. Okay, so it is 4 o'clock right now, and I don't know what the luck is today. But, oh, yeah, so, God, the mine carts aren't going to be fixed until tomorrow. Shoot, that's right. We all need to be asleep, and, you know, unwise, you know, not wise to their strange shenanigans. I need to play it closest we can get to an Ina game right now. Oh, it'll be interesting when the Ina game comes out. I'm looking forward to it.
No.
You guys know about Ina, right?
Yes.
No. What?
Visited my wish list earlier, and I saw it.
Nice. You said no, Shoop?
What's the acronym?
Ina, E-N-A.
I'm not sure it's an acronym.
It's not an acronym. It is yeah, it's the name of the character. How have you heard of funny Ina series?
That's an acid trip and a half.
I'm assuming you're looking it up now.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing.
Well, his brain melts. Do we have anything else to talk about?
Don't watch too closely. Yeah, not an acronym. Name of the girl in the show. Okay, I think it might be good time to finish off this day here.
Only know of it because of like some other time had talked about it and it's like, okay, all right.
Did we talk about it at one point?
Mm,
I'm sure I probably brought up Ina a few times.
yeah, and it was just like did a little look up and it was like, all right, whatever, all right.
See, I'm interested in it. It's definitely got an aesthetic that makes me go, ooh. I do know that, like, I can understand why people probably wouldn't be interested in it. It very much is one of those, like, this world has got its own logic, and you kind of just have to roll with it. Like, nothing makes any, like, concrete sense, but in a weird, strange way, they kind of do. Can't remember when I first heard of it. I don't remember myself. Just don't try to make sense of any of it. Yeah, I think it's one of those experiences that you more need to feel and not necessarily, like, try and make sense of. And if you try and make sense of it, your head explodes. So... I'll say, I wish there was a little bit more Fever Dream content. I'm sick and tired of, like, you know, mediums making sense. I'd like to have, like, you know, weird video games and weird, like, stories where they're just, like, off the wall and crazy and you kind of just have to, like, follow along with it. Like, I've lived in this reality long enough. I don't need things to make sense anymore. Like, I'd like something that, like, takes my brain space away and allows me to think. Or, you know, allows me to, like, either not think or think. I'm not sure which one I would do. Oh, blackberries. Oh, yeah, it's blackberry season. Hurrah. All right, so I have collected amaranth. So let me... I'll take... I'll sell a few of these. There we go. Oh, play B3313. I mean, yeah, I probably should. Like, honestly, it's been on my radar. It's been one or two... It's been one of those things that I'm like, ooh, yes, please. And if you guys don't know, B3313 is like this Mario 64 mod. It's like it's one of those, like, I'm not gonna say creepypasta. It kind of is. But it's kind of it's a game where it talks about how, ooh, I found this really strange version of Super Mario 64 sitting around somewhere. We think it's some sort of a beta version before it officially came out. And then you play it, and it feels like an otherworldly version of Super Mario 64 that, like, has elements that don't make as much sense, I guess. Oh, and also, again, it's got creepypasta elements, so... Oops. Yeah, that's right. This has got to open up. Excuse me. I think I know where Linus's basket is. Did I walk past it? I think I might have.
I would have no clue.
I'm lost and confused.
I'm Dane Dirting.
Dane derped. Dane stopped.
Dane not working. I need to go cause democracy.
Dream Bamble. Democracy!
Yeah, I do enjoy Helldivers. Or,
Oh, yeah.
be more specific, the second one.
I mean, I wasn't really interested in... Because the original Helldivers was sort of a...
Top-down twin stick.
Isometric top-down kind of foray, right?
Yep, it was top-down.
Yes.
Best with controller.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wasn't massively interested in it personally. However,
I got a blast
a third person Helldivers that involves, like, it's really good with multiplayer, and it allows you to do some first person types of stuff too. Runny, gunny, grenadey. Oh, I like all of it. I will have all of it. Yes, and please, and thank you.
And correct me if I'm wrong for name. Was it Pierce? Or who?
Pierce?
Who was it?
Yep.
He had to mention of liking on how the community was for Helldivers.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, yeah, the community is just absolutely insane.
Somebody used all in-game footage to make a cinematic trailer for a fake movie called Take Back Malevelon Prime. Or Take Back Malevelon Creek. The CEO personally responded to that video, stating that he liked this.
I enjoyed this very much. More! Another!
Probably had to
Take
actually
back the creek!
After
Kind
liking
of
the
makes
video,
you think, like, with the dev and with the CEO as cool as they are, you think anything's going to come of that? You think they're going to be like, you know what, that was a good freaking idea. Can we just do that, please?
you know how it can be done? We have to continue spreading democracy.
Continue to spread democracy!
There's actually a mission type that is restricted to the trivial difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like difficulty 1.
Oh, interesting. Trivial.
And that is spread democracy, where you have to take a flag somewhere and plant it.
That is the lamest thing ever. Though,
Hey.
I mean, how are you gonna get your points? Gotta start somewhere.
I mean,
think I
I kind of
remember-
wish it was available at higher difficulties, having to protect somebody while they carry a flag, unable to fight,
Yeah, I could see that.
or weaseling your way around solo.
I think, I played the, even the tutorial is hilarious. And that's what I love about the game.
Yes, I went through it and got to the end, and right before you actually have completed it and accept your Cape of Democracy. There are stone tablets at the end. Now you can read.
Interesting.
There's some things you're not supposed to actually read on there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the funny things is if you are actually reading the tablets, which are the terms and agreements,
Right.
by actually reading the tablets, you have thus voided your candidacy to become a hell diver, and you are considered a threat to liberty.
What? That is so ass backwards. It's just be like, you agreed to the terms of service. Well, we're not going to tell you what the terms of service are, but... And if you find out the terms of service, well, then you're a heretic. What the hell? That's just kind of the game that is, by the way. Like, if that doesn't give you a good idea of the kind of, the theming there is within that game, I don't know what else would.
Yeah,
But, I mean, the thing that we always joke about whenever we're playing Helldivers is, like, it's a recurring theme of we'll just be walking along and then we'll talk about how we went and we bombed this shelter of, all of these NPCs that were not even really fighting back and were like, a cinch to get through. And then everybody just starts chanting, "We are the bad guys." Like, we are so the baddies.
No. Are we? Yeah, just like one of the mission types that you actually do is you destroy a propaganda machine.
And I think I remember the propaganda machine is literally just like them defending themselves.
Well, it's them actually stating, or so then I don't actually have to talk to a Democratic officer later, falsely claiming that the war against the insects and the automatons are not what it seems. That apparently with the bugs, we're apparently
we were farming them, butchering them because they had oil.
What are you talking about? It was chemical L10, L10.
Let's be real, it's oil.
Well,
it's an allegory for oil.
Again, so then I don't actually have to have a one-on-one confrontation with my Democratic officer. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Sure. Anyway. I would try to eat the machine. Yes. Devour the, Here, let me take a look around here. I hate the fact that some bundles, everything is required. And then for other bundles, it's like, if you feel like it. Right, so it's like, ooh, overachiever, you got all of them. God, what was my favorite thing within Helldivers so far? I think just the slapstick nature of having, like, all of your teammates trying to, like, shoot down bugs or robots or anything that you're currently fighting, and then somebody always fucks it up. There's always somebody that accidentally fires off, like, a bomb when you happen to be in the area, and then you're just like, dude, what the fuck? I wasn't out of there. It's just like, well, it's a casualty to the cause.
Don't worry, we will remember you. All right, who's next?
Yeah, canonically, if you die in, if you die in Helldivers, the person that they spawn up next is not you.
Yep.
It's a new,
If you
it's a new character.
if you actually pay attention, the next person that actually comes on in, their voice will actually be different.
Yeah.
And it'll actually swap back and forth between like male and female. Some people have actually complained of like, no, but I had it where I had like a male character. Why is this happening? It's like, you haven't caught on yet, have you? You don't realize it's actually happening. You are a hell diver. You want to know what that means? You're in a meat grinder. You're in a goddamn meat grinder, and you're gonna love it.
Yep. You're dying today, son.
And you're dying for liberty.
Oh, Pizza Tower. Man, okay, so I've heard that there was that update for it, and I still have not played it. I have considered it, though. Like, I have been kind of interested. Oh. Oops. Oopsies. The store is not open anymore. Okay, well, we're going to put a temporary thing there for now. Well, good thing I have these seeds, I guess.
Hey.
There we go. That'll do. Raiden, how's it going?
Yep.
I hope things are going good. I am currently playing a little bit of Stardew and chilling. I'm well aware of that, and I don't know whether or not, like, there's any new ones, but I do know that I have, like, reported one to have it taken down. So, just know I'm aware of them, and I am sending in, like, you know, requests to have those removed if they show up. So. But also, I'm not actively really talking about it, because talking about it gives attention to it. So. Okay, so what do we got right now? I feel like I could probably finish up the stream for tonight. Let's see. It appears that the corn survived. Thank God. Also, sunflowers. Whee! What's nice about sunflowers is that sunflowers are like a perpetual crop where you can, like, you pick it and then it gives you sunflower seeds. And it's great. Wasn't here. 1 week from today, we're holding the Stardew Valley Fair. Oh, yeah, and I have to make a Grange display. And also, that's another opportunity for me to get another one of those, like, fancy star drops. Florian's back. Hello! Big stretch. I wish you could see my arms in the air.
Well, I kind of heard like a snap, and it's just like, all right, I'm going to be speaking for now. There is some technical difficulties that we are having at this moment, so please come on back another time, please.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, I got stuck, like, in this position, and I'm like, I can't move. I'm just like,
well,
oh. Shit.
Well, I don't know which water bubble to actually go to find you, but our companion here may actually have an idea. Or how to contact.
My life now? That'd be great. Yep, I think we're going to just simmer down for the rest of the night. There we go. So, a little bit of an update on what I am doing as soon as I unplug this thing. There we go. All right, again, update for tonight, or, you know, this week. I have started playing the original Splinter Cell on Wednesdays, which is going interestingly. I am learning that I am enjoying the experience, but also I remember all the frustrating things about it. Nova is once again asking if I can eat the farm. Look, it is much better to wait for the crops to be done, then you can eat the farm, just individually. You know, like vegetable by vegetable. You don't want to actually eat the entirety of the farm. Otherwise, you can't make more crops so that you can continue to devour said farm. Also, I don't make any money if you do it that way, so stop it. Anyway. So yeah, I'm playing Splinter Cell on Wednesdays, and I'm having a heck of a fun time with that. So If you want to watch me go through my nostalgic romp of Splinter Cell while simultaneously also failing miserably at it, hey, come on out. That being said, I remembered that in the PC version of Splinter Cell, you do have the ability to save at any time, which, hallelujah. You couldn't do that on console, and it was a pain in the ass. So that's good. On Saturdays, I am playing through Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which is a very fun Kirby game. So, yeah, if you want to watch me just melt from all of the cuteness that is happening on that day. And then again, I will probably be doing a lot of stuff related to Stardew Valley for the next couple of Sundays that we're doing, because it's a nice chill game that allows me to kind of relax. So, yes, I am going to start winding down and relaxing for the rest of this Sunday. I hope you guys have a very relaxed Sunday. I hope you had a very good, Irish day, Mr. St. Patty. And I hope you guys have a very good week after this. Noah says, I am Kirby and I eat everything. Do not become the pink blob. He will consume your soul. God, that kind of reminds me of Majin Buu, kind of. Just Kirby takes you over, or you take over Kirby. And you just become like, pink demon. Yeah. That is
Come on, everyone wants to be the pink marshmallow.
No, I don't. I don't want to be the pink baby. I do not want to become like the gigantic. Actually, we had a conversation the other day while we were playing Kirby, and I think it was what was it like? Will you press this button? If you press this button, you will get to have your own little Kirby. Your own personal Kirby. But the downside is you can never own any of the Kirby merchandise or play any of the Kirby games ever again. And I replied, hell no, I'm not having a Kirby. Are you kidding me? Look, on paper, it sounds like a good idea, but Kirby's gonna want nothing but attention from you, and also Kirby eats everything. So, you're going to have to feed him constantly all throughout the day. And, on top of that, I'm much more happy with just playing his games and appreciating him, off on the sidelines. I would never own Kirby in a million years. You kidding me? No. It's a terrible idea. Not if I pop him, says Nova. Do not pop Kirby! No! Look, I know he's an adorable balloon, but no. Anyways, I completely forgot that we named our farm Steve Farm. I just realized that. We have earned about 44,000 gold, though. How nice. Anyway, I'm gonna take off here. Anything left to say from you guys?
Contact your closest Democratic officer and help support the means to spread liberty.
Liberty! Here, I can press this button.
Hi.
Hi. I love that sound. Anyway, I'm taking off. Catch you later, guys. Where's the button? There's the button. Goodbye.